Argent rose with a fiery call. Through the whispers of a nation's fall, the streets cheered loud for a brand new dawn. The shadows danced when the lights came on. Promises of gold, they shine and fade. Power's a river, hard to wade. Samuel Cato, what did you?
Oh, to my, here we, you're can't you must order your soul, man. One then, Barney, I know that I want to blame our blue. One, to my, general, do I go? Barney, I know that I want to blame our blue. Just like my. To my, no, I do. You are to my wood, to my wood, to my wood. No, I will to my way. You go. If that guy that paid it, no, pay the money that you go. There you are, there you are. I don't want you to go. You're there, we go. Where one way I'm. I pay you. Pay you, but you are the Belgian robbers. I don't want that. I pay you, but you went more. I want my. You're dead out. Never I don't they found the walk without where I will tell you. Oh, where that you from a war guy? Where were I like I know you were by your double on your mammy? Double this book, double by my one player. They were my own, they don't have a war. Now, you know, by our
Okay. How you doing, my people? Welcome again to this double show here. We're working on some things to get our flyer and all that thing posted out here and get the song, the print double show song where we're gonna be calling our people names, our viewers, and our follower names. Not everybody, my people. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I think about yesterday, about 7, 8 o'clock, somebody, I think it was on Monday, till Wednesday, about 8 p.m. Somebody called me and they texted me a song of, I don't know why the guy made this song, but for Samuel Doe, but I mean, Doe been dead all that time. I think that it's charade I pass around here made a guy who made it song. But I just let you listen to the song a little bit. Then we're gonna flow with it. We're not gonna go into it. Is it the guy? It's not crime. That's English. A master sergeant lost with a third call. Let me listen to them.
Sergeant rose with a fiery call through the whispers of a nation's fall. The streets cheered loud for a brand new dawn. The shadows danced when the lights came.
Good morning from Australia. Evelyn Weeks.
They shine and fade.
Sophie Blamo, Sua Bawe.
What did you know? The weight of a crown, the seeds you sow, a nation's hope, a leader's test. Did you rise too high to forget the rest?
From the barracks to the palace, get the people's dream.
From the barracks to the palace gate, the people's dream, the twist of fate.
The Tibetan, the Sacos serve.
Circles spun.
When Georgia swept and Pierre had won.
Fear had won. Oh, the flags they flew, the drums they beat, but truth hid quiet beneath the heat. A lesson learned.
Yeah, the guy sent the song and then he sent the warnings too. So the lyrics here and the song is here. He's still working on it. He's not done yet. He's still in the studio. He's gonna pop this thing up and it's gonna be all over the place. And people are gonna hear this thing here. He did one too for Nancy. Let me hear you. Let me make you listen to Nancy on tonight. Then you see on the here the capture that says this viewers description is advised. So if you cannot handle this tonight, get out. Because we're gonna play some music. We're gonna play some video from Joseph Boaga's police parading the streets of Monrovia in front of the, I think, police headquarters. The guys are training and they are trying to put fear in the protesters that are going to take on the streets of Monrovia tomorrow. So the IG called some of these people today in his office and he suspended some, fired the lady who had the thing going on. It was not a good one, but she did what she could do. But my question tonight, where I will get my special analyst here tonight with me, Boo Unit. We want to know why the IG took that decision, and want to know why the IG. I mean, to me, it just I don't know if they went through a committee that they had a discipline committee that disciplined these people, or they get called the people in front of the IG's office, and the IG Gregory Coleman acting like a show guy. He puts these things on Facebook. That was rude. And they actually fired that lady in that video. We're going to galvanize some money here and have that lady to sue the police department because there should be a drill sergeant in there carrying the troop. What is the drill sergeant? The day when they say Samuel Doe kill people, is your Samuel Doe on the front killing? When they say Saddam Hussein was killing people, mass murder, no, he has it. Military people that went out of the way. So all the blame fell on him. The drill sergeant that was taking these guys that called him Tete. All kind of name in the song. Where is the drill sergeant? You know why? When something happens, you have the police department. The police go on the street and act crazy, and then when they come, the police chief resign. Whoever saw the police chief on the front line doing those things, but because he men that honor him did those things, it falls on him or on her. So Gregory Cuomo is supposed to be reprimanded too, not to come and charade us here, not to come and charade people, put fear in people. There were police officers, police chiefs before him. This time, they don't even call them police director. They call them IG, Inspector General. The police director, then, when we're growing up, we hear police director Wilfred Clark, police director, Wilfred Tay. All these people, there were people before him, people who camera were not on, who did things. They were taken down. So Gregory Cuomo think that he cannot be taken down. He got to be out of his mind to think that way. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome here. I will have Boo in it. I also want to have Mr. Sluga Bawe here. And the tape tonight, the tape from my man Bobby Torre and Zoe Emmanuel Peno, the senators from Grand Gila County. If I get a time, I'll play here and then people can talk about it, or we'll probably talk about it today too. Zoe was these are things that we want to see, engaging your people. Yeah, and leave these petty things. When people talk something, it gets to you. You're a leader. People will criticize you. You know how many people call Joe William? At a certain point now, Joe William even cares when they call him man. He can't even blink. But it got into him and he don't even care. He didn't care no more. So I'll play Nancy. Let me play a little bit.
In the land where the sun kisses the shore, her hands built bridges, her heart gave more. Through storms of life, she stood so tall, a mother to many. She answered the call, Nancy Doe, Nancy Doe.
The way so the Piggy's still doing it. He's still working on the song. He's still in studio. He got it all going up and all over the place. And I said we're going to do it for tonight. We're going to talk about the embarrassment caused by Gregory Cuomo's police officers and the disgrace caused by Joseph Boyka police, the police department. They're headed by Joseph Newman Boyka, bringing disgrace to the nation. And we saw Gregory Cuomo today in front of the camera, in front of the TV, charading himself, making the world know that he's doing his job. He ain't doing no damn job. He ain't doing a job. They have not Nathaniel. You come and tell me you in a group. If you're a military guy, you security guy. So that's what I'm asking you. If you are in a group and you're doing that money, marching or whatever you're doing, and there is an officer that acted rude or whatever, one day call the drill sergeant. You grab the man, and man came from the place, and they got a drill sergeant carrying y'all. Your honor, his command, and the drill sergeant is dancing with y'all. Then they pick up few people. They want to do those stupid things, and that was stupid people. Why is it that the drill sergeant is not being reprimanded? Why those little guy, 19-year-old guy, and the other guy, I know 30 or 40, all that kind of nonsense. You a military, you a security officer. What I call you for, Mr. Slebo? I know you sergeant or you police guy or what kind of rank, but you tell me. When they questioning you before they will not call you a drill sergeant. Why you were dancing with it, gonna tell you the drill sergeant? Then you go into the honor door, like you leaving a beef face. That they say they want to bring TRC in, like bring war crown code. They leaving Ellen Johnson said then who brought the Civil War, who went around and collected guns and travel all around the place. Then they going beyond or they were going beyond Johnson, Prince, all them nonsense. Those are the big small face. You got the big hair sitting there who went around. Because without Ellen Johnson, Sally, we're going to have had people getting guns. She had a contact. She worked with World Bank, so she went and brought in guns and drugs that people taking. When we're growing all that marijuana, people used to smoke. But now you got Kush, you got Zambi, you got all kind of things what Ellen brought in the country. You got all kind of things she brought in the country, and the children taking it, they can't move on it. So you cannot lead a big fish. The big fish who is Gregory Como and come to these small one and these small tilapia, they babble them and put them in front of the TV and say, you're making beam more to the police. Yeah. They drain over there. They drain, yeah. Y'all better, I say viewer discretion is a vassal. Y'all tell me that some of these people, even the video is kind of fake, but look at the kind of old people that in there. These are elderly people in there. The leadership of the group was going to be heard. Yes, this guy. Look at the old puppet there. They're doing not bad. They're doing tete, then they're marching in the public, not even in the barracks. If it is in their barracks, okay, we will understand it a little bit. But this is in the public. You got kids around watching them. In the barracks, they are in a confined area. They close the inner gate. No cameraman, they're watching them. Even though we're not even agree for that, but at least a little bit. Look at him. Like Joseph Boga, police officer.
Bullshit. Bullshit. You got woman. Bullshit. You got number. Bullshit. You got to go. Bullshit. You got to take.
You hear it?
They talk so the president, oh yeah, now Mohu. The president don't cut shit.
Bullshit. You got too much. Bullshit. 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 You got woman. 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 Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
The president now get beef with the citizen.
Yeah, the man, who get too much? Who get too tall? Who get? That's why I say viewer distraction is a vast to that. So the hour becoming of a lot of law enforcement or whatever. But you tell me as a police officer, as a security personnel, you got a drill sergeant, someone who is commanding that whole group. You pick few potatoes from in the group and you brought the people in from the place. That woman who was on the ground, doing that thing on the ground. I can play that out if you do it. She had a person that carrying her in the group. And she Gregory called that person to ask the person to hold that person kind of took the little girl from in the group, the woman from in the group, and you say you're showing all in front of the cameras and you're showing all in front of the camera. Who believe in that nonsense? Those are all bullshit. That's what they're saying. The song they're playing, bullshit. You think how we're gonna be saying that we backing the people then? If Gregory was serious, those people who were in that group, they had a leader. You are going to call that leader. Why you sat there and everything happened? There are people that sing that song for just 1 second, then they move it. It's all play almost 5 minutes. They march and they drink. They exercise or training or whatever they're doing for the protest. Intimidating people, the passing with guns and all that stuff. But we saw Gregory Como. That guy was police director for Ellington. So by now, we thought this guy have learned a lot of things from the police, but he ain't learned a damn thing. That boy ain't learned nothing from the police. All that thing he's doing down there, that you're bluffing and passing around and showing your face and doing all kind of things. You're following me for Tucson. You're not doing Tucson. You're somewhere in one of these states here in Minnesota, either in Minnesota or somewhere in one of those states. I know that. So you got a police officer doing that. You got a chief of police call these people disgracing his fellow officers. It's subordinates. He's disgracing them on live camera. I don't know if they can do that in the police, but even if you're working, would they do that to you? Put you on camera and interrogate you? They kill somebody that you went to go overthrow. I don't understand it. They said they fired the lady. They suspended the other guy for 3 months, no pay. The other guy, they said they're waiting on a fate. That was nonsense from Gregory today. And nobody should support that kind of stuff. Nobody should support it. Whether you're for the protest, you're not for the protest, you're not for the other lady who they say from Justice Ministry, we're hearing that since she okay and get the protest, the protester letter to protest, they fire that one. What guy just, I don't know. 40 years experience. We thought the old man came with a lot of sense. But apparently he came with a bunch of nonsense. He moved the sense, he put a no and put all kind of things behind it. Look at Boyga, the guy who he carried to Telecom. Another kissy man. Kissy man. The new guy who he put there, the kissy man. I don't know what the Liberian people, where are they now? When the other people were in power, tribalism and all the kind of nepotism, Boyga is carrying the country backward. We thought Boyga could do better than we are. But apparently when you put here, we are on the scale now. They're probably going to be on the same, when you're weighing them, they will be having the same weight. They're probably going to be having the same weight. Because there's nothing coming from Boyga. That only Kissy people there in Liberia, from Kissy to Kissy. That only Kissy people in Liberia that are educated. Telecom now, LTA carry Kissy man. He took Patrick Hannon and another Kissy garden from Lufa, put in the get. Kissy now has everything. Army, Kissy. Police, Kissy. Finance Ministry, Kissy. Central Bank, Kissy. Now LTA again put Kissy. Labro or Revenue Authority, Kissy. Luffy and just photo all over the place there. They don't have no other person who they don't have no other person who is educated in Liberia. These are the Kissy people. These are the Luffians. So I want to Liberian people, those who claim to be advocates and who talk against injustice in the past and nepotism and tribalism in the past. Even the Samuel Kayando, who they say he was a tribalist. Can you compare Doe government with Joseph Boyga government? How many crime ministers or directors Samuel Kayando had? You count it, and not even more than 2. How many national, the armed forces of Liberia, the chief of staff of the Republic of Liberia is a Luffian. Liberia Revenue Authority, Luffian. Finance Minister, Luffian. Now we're going to LTA again, or Luffian. Boyga is destroying our country. By the time we make up our mind, that country will be messed up. It will be messed up because you'll be gone. It will be messed up for those who will be left to take care of it. And I don't know if they're going to have good people to take care of it because the kind of students we're getting now from the University of Liberia who just go to school and put racks in the bags with backpacks on and khaki shirts on and khaki pants with those funny green hats and pass around that they are the communists of our time. That are going to want to take over the country. So they put the other people in authority to put the country on a good track. And what do they do? What do they do? They're all over the place, destroying the country, making the country funny. Why do we have a police force that will engage in the kind of thing? Why? Why do we have police force that will engage in this kind of stuff? Rudeness. Strictly rudeness. That's why I say viewer discretion is advised now. So if you come and you don't want to advise yourself with the viewers on it, you want to hear, you hear it. But Abuaka, last night they tried to chase some guys who were planning the protest. You guys protest around here. Abuaka went in protest. He marched. We saw him entering in the area. Nobody jumped behind him to chase him. So we thought the guys now, the educated guys among us, we to claim to be the educated one now. The educated guys, the guys who went to all these big schools around the world, we thought they were going to be they want to have that, to be tolerant, don't cause trouble, allow the people to exercise their freedom and their constitutional rights. I think that guy in our immigration something to the suspended him for he didn't want to suspend him for 3 months. He was a mean man. That guy was drunk, either high on kush or saluting those Zoko garden can be taken or some other thing that brother took. But that brother was not doing it. All those guys, and the guy guns. The other guy with an AK-47 in his hand. Those guys are armed and they drunk and they singing those songs. Who are these guys putting fear in? Who are these guys putting fear in? Because let me tell you one thing, like brother, you don't know. Even the men that are going to protest tomorrow, they know how to dismantle the gun and assemble them in the 5-10 minutes. They are a bunch of old red rebels, bunch of old fighters. You can't scare those people then. You can't with AK or begin to disarm some of you over there, and there will be terrible thing there over there. I'm very sure they're going to carry live bullets over there. And they're going to make mistake and shoot somebody tomorrow. They'll watch it. So say about police that they could shoot. So we have police who saw them the king, they will whip some people sometimes and come with food in a to-go plate, to-go white plates. They sell it in Liberia or Georgia, and men will buy and put food inside and give it to the people. That one will know about it. But Abuaka boys, be mounting the men for protect when they open light bullet on people and kill people. So tomorrow there's a possibility that someone will be killed, somebody will be shot tomorrow. You know, like when they say celebrating Tottenham birthday in Liberia, and people go on the beach, those beaches, somebody dies. That every time people can die in that place. I don't know if people stay down in Tottenham birthday. That's why they need to cancel that paper birthday and make get one big Liberian president's birthday. That's why they get it here in the US. But somebody will be shot tomorrow. Joseph Boakai police will shoot somebody tomorrow, and the other guys some men say, "Oh, don't say Boakai police, the Liberian National Police." What you call the Liberian National Police? You can't call the police guy Samuel Doe police. You call the police charger police. You call the other guy Ellen Johnson police. The ERU. And you call the Ellen Police Unit. They say Ellen Police Unit. So when we say Joseph Boakai police, what a big deal is that? They are the same thing. Why would it be okay for you to say to call other presidents this other one? Then when it comes to your own time, then we should watch our words. We're not going to do that. We won't do that. We'll continue to say that Joseph Boakai will shoot somebody tomorrow, and we're going to know. They probably sound some kind of deal for the people to take iron ore from Guinea and use our railroad and ship the thing out of Liberia. I think Buchanan or whatever thing. He didn't even see this. He didn't even read the thing and they got and brought that thing from that woman. That's why that people will put in that country. It's a terrible decision that the people made in that country. What people will sound something that you don't even know. Because the people is sleeping, he sounds something you don't even know. Now he went back home because you're rushing to come meet Trump. He came and went back home and he go read the thing. The thing and no border, nothing inside for Liberia. Those guys, they're coming to use the railroad. They're going to pass there. When the railroad spoil, they go. Americans don't do nothing for Liberia. People say, "Oh, the band helping this and that." All this no, but look at the rubber ball taken from that country, there, Firestone. They get even fail one slipper in Liberia to say this is a slipper factory for Liberia to go work. You go to Africa Coast, the people facing like they get a factory there in Yubugon. And you live in Yubugon. They get biscuit factories in Yubugon. They got slipper, those cocoa then the food facing those in Apple biscuits. Even the oil then in San Pedro, people facing Dino oil in Cote d'Ivoire. They're taking some of the raw material, or at least they are doing something there where they are facing it, like Blue or Firestone. What the raw Ganga board and they used to feel back in the day, you don't see Ganga board. Back in the 80s, they used to see Ganga board. Who they facing Ganga board? Because when they facing these slippers in there, we employ certain, they gotta just take the latest, the dirty water from the latest, they dump it in our rivers, and they just export the latest out of the place. They bring it here and face Firestone tire, they sell it, all the million, all kind of tires, they sell it. They create joy for the people. But our government, our leaders are a bunch of sick human beings that God put in the war, and they continue to do the same thing. They cause noise, they put the new group, the other group will do the same thing. Now we saw Unity Party, 12 years, they were in leadership. 6 months, they left. They had a CPP, COP, another terrorist group of Liberians. They gang up with the other opposition. They had 6 months. Georgia was inaugurated January, I think 17 or 19 or 18, one of those 20 or wherever, 21st or whatever. In June 7th. So you count from January, February, March, April, May, June. Less than 6 months. The boy them were demonstrating all over the place. Stephen Johnson and was sitting down here. They were on show. Mo Ali them all over the place. Them planning protest. Joseph Boakai and Bernard Ure. They are attending the protest. Planning the CPP, doing the COP, rebel group. No, the other guys are ex-rebels now. Bernard Ure and all these people, they are all militant people. They fought in the Civil War. So they planned the demonstration, the protest in less than 6 months. The boys were in the streets. But the Mexican, Brazilian begin. He headed the group, the lecture Fatiga, and Senegalese people then. So somebody wrote something today, and I try to agree with that person. The guy said mix up breed, mix up citizen. Like one family, one father from this, or the mother, I think the one who father from different countries. I don't think the one who mother came from outside get in trouble. Those guys who father parents, their fathers came from outside and born with a man, they born with Liberian women. They are the troublemakers. You know what? I want a demonstration in the 80s. Mrs. Wilson, the principal over there, she used to call it the mix-up guy, like real troublemaker. Because in the school, I'm trouble came for those misbreed. The lecture, an Egyptian like Mo Ali, like what you need. Or that guy from Coleman who bought a big car and fired a few days, man. What a little fat boy name, man. He's a fat guy too. He rode a big car that it cost almost $100,000 car. I forgot his name, man, but they say he man a Gora woman or some kind of kissy woman, some kind of thing. They lie that but I get no one parent who the both parents are Lebanese. That fat guy, man, what's his name? Yeah, but I will get his name. The Mix guy. Costa, Mix. I mean Modad. Look at the trend. Look. It's not something so people say, oh, this die. This is whatever, racist or whatever you call me or whatever you want to call me. But those are facts. Check it out. Troublemaker. Charles Taylor, the red guy, the yellow guy. The guy got Costa who learned from Charles Taylor way of operating. Got Mo Ali who learned from Taylor way of operating. These are guys who yes more and Modad. All these guys. The nation, when that nation, I keep seeing it, but people don't want to listen to me. I actually thought Boakai was going to be better. That's what I thought for real. I knew that he failed in things he did, but I thought that getting the presidency, it was going to be a big thing. He's going to set that mark. And you know, because everything Boakai grabs in the past, he messed it up. He messed it up. COP were together. The CPP, or how you call it, that rebel group, they were moving. You had, what's the guy name? Cummings head the group. The group were together. The group were together. When Cummings head that group were together. I tell you, in fact, you say at dividing. The people who are causing trouble in Liberia, look at the men and more Ali, they can sit down and pay money behind the scene for them to move lawmaker, to move speaker. who are using the Labrador water and sewer to distribute money to people for protest, so people can go to protest, so people can counter. When people start spacing that time, he telling the post, we're not going to counter. Yeah. So these are facts that I'm talking about. These are facts. I'm not talking about that. Tito was a real guy. He caused trouble. After Tito, who we saw again? In Costa. He's a real guy. Got more at least distributing money to lawmakers, bringing money, adding it so they can move speaker. He's an Egyptian. He just said it. I thought he was a Pakistani. I thought his father from Pakistan, but he said no. He's from Egypt. His dad is from Egypt. I don't even know if he even know his dad. These are guys who causing trouble for us, but piggy, and we gotta say it. Ain't no it's the raw truth. You don't see the description on the thing. I say viewer description is a vast. If you can't stand it, he don't come on the show today. And it's just there's not one of the show that who can pamper people here and tell people say, oh no, do they no. Look at your men and your police people and who you're operating on. Look at it. Look at the paper in here. These are other folks. But they want to grab the small beginner who they get put in the army, in the police, they get trained in one and they feel it. The other beginner was standing in front of Gregory Como and talking with that beginner. That they put the whole bling on. They took the bling and put it on it. While the people who call it real fire damage, they said it and they finish drinking King Jew. Look.
Spoken to the people. You have to talk to the people.
Pussy.
So these people
give them the narrative, give them what is happening, what the government
is doing this. So what the guys that drill sergeant who are in charge of them, I don't think they yet got up in the morning and group themselves and start moving like that. Somebody must be in charge. Somebody was in charge. Somebody led that group and somebody took them in the streets. And you can see that they're marching down the street or wherever singing. You can see that children standing by the road. They don't even care. They're talking everything that they could talk about. Titi, Tuma, Toto, Nobe. All the boys said it in that one video. And then he kind of say, oh, being deficit. And then Gregory Como came in front of the people. You know, I don't know if he black me. I don't even care if Gregory didn't black me. I don't get that the same way that they don't black me. So I don't even care if they black me or they don't black me. I don't care regarding that beginning to me. They don't get sense. And the man, when he called the people in your office showing out himself, and then he talking, telling the people that you get children. You get children. But the man who was the drill sergeant who took these people in the streets, that man got away. It probably has a body. So the body got away. Then he went behind the people who can fight for themselves. He went behind those who could not fight for themselves, who cannot help themselves. He suspended one, he fired one, then this other one, they said they would determine it. They would determine the person's fate in front of a committee. I don't know if that people went in front of some committee, discipline committee, or how they call it, ethics committee, or wherever. All we saw was The people who are being suspended. The other one is fired. They fired a lady, innocent lady who her drill sergeant made her to do those things. She got fired. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? They fired again. She's fired. The drilling thing, what she did, get joint from in her mouth. They need to put that woman back in the police. It was not her fault. She was misled by a drill sergeant. So there's a need for them to put her back in the police and put her back immediately. Please put the lady back in the police. Please put the woman back, please. Those people you suspended, you let those guys go. It is you, you the one that put these voted in the people then, and how the people then start misbehaving. Gregory, you say you should be held liable for that. You should be held liable for that. You can't come here and tell us that you don't know about these guys' action. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. You know, you knew that those guys were training. You the one even encouraged them. You and the people not joining the street before Gregory will be dancing. You and these guys got in the street before Gregory Coleman. You'll be dancing. You had one tight police trousers. I don't know, beginning you be wearing tight trousers then. Oh, you not cross the road. Oh, Gregory didn't cross the road because he be wearing the tight pants and passing around. What's that, man? Police chief. You go. Suppose something happen, you're running behind somebody, and you bend down, you trust a bus. You know what it would mean for the country? The police director trusts a bus. Why chasing some kind of suspect? And you made that suspect to get away. And someone looking for that person when they catch that person. Gregory, they catch out a criminal, they will be there. They will begin there. They will be in a real budu. Yeah, Gregory, yeah, go around the plate. You brought a point from the plate. I know that charade or bluffing you're doing. Why y'all say? Y'all go do that one. What? All those things were blood. Yeah, the damage was done. You the one told the people, you been marching the street with the people before. You been marching the street with the people before, Gregory. Yeah, you been marching the streets. Yeah. I tell the guy who in front of the people. They got the other, they didn't want to I'm picking. Till the picking and they put the picking in trouble. They put the little boy in trouble. The guy and I'm picking, I met around 20 to 19 and now 23-year-old. They picking saw Gregory dancing. So that thing you go do. The guys out here, the girl who are on the ground knocking. I see the one, she was on the ground, she was knocking on the ground. What up to there for? The man, they're all the kind of thing they're doing in our country there. I didn't fire, I didn't want to fire. Yeah, because she was knocking on the ground. They won't hear. But the people now see Gregory Sack doing these things. They now see him doing it. So all that thing you're doing today, that bluff. He sat in our office to bluff. That you can't, you don't get children. The guy was, the guy who was dancing in there. He had that thing running there. He passing it around on the ground. But he the one was seeing the thing and the poor responding to him or the vocalist. He was the main man who was dancing the song. Everybody in our whole group are dancing the song. Why you pick up that people? Why? Why? Why you pick these people that they want to get fired for themselves? Mr. RG, Mr. Police Chief, they got were drunk. There is no way to say the guy was not high. Oh, you're not drunk. I don't believe it. They would have both dancing on the ground. You are moving on the ground. Who gets? So that boy was completely intoxicated. He was Jama. He man of cousin say he took some other cousin. Yeah. Who get? Boys. Who get? Boys. Who get? Boys. The boy, I don't know, Gregory Tina, how you can put fear in rebel then. The boy who now this Warren fashion man. The man won't put fear in it. Biggie. The whole thing. Who get? Who get? So what about it? It's not easy. It's not easy. My picking Bobby, he go to Montreal there for him to go visit a man's open and sit down there. He go there and get talking nonsense in the office. So we're gonna change a little bit. We're not gonna stay on here tonight. I'm just gonna show you a little. What Joseph Boga police doing in that Montreal town now? That boy was drunk. And know what I was in here to say, and you were going on. That's a lie. I don't want to believe that one. That boy who was dancing, who was leading that group, he had that thing around his neck. There's somebody from the desert. He did. Who get? Who get? But the people were responding to the man. I don't know, he was a drill sergeant. But because that got an immigration guy, so you're not gonna be leading police people. They're just doing all of the police, paramilitary thing, and they're doing the training, they train out. They think what job we are, and they patrol in the street when they see the protest. That thing I scared no Labrador man. No Labrador man for that thing. We're beginning to move on here. You go to that protest, provide security, your power water for the train and give it to them, and be peaceful as possible. You want to provoke, you provoke anything in that place that the trouble coming on you. Anything the Labrador National Police do, our eyes won't be on them. We want to show it to the world. I just Boga came to meet Donald Trump for nothing. I learned from here. When they go in there and carry, the old man go sign paper so the book can pass with. So suppose the guy support the railroad. American men don't want to build nothing. They want to use for them to build their own railroad. Tell the man I want to buy your gamma, your teenager and shape it. Granted, but your first railroad when they leave, so it can be there for us. They come and use a railroad. Oh my boy, I sign these things. The people get it. The people were tired. He was about to sleep when the American guy brought up for the man to sign. And none of Joseph Boga men announced it. That was the American embassy that announced it. Can you imagine? That we signed, I don't know how many billion dollar deal. The thing that what they sign not going to benefit us. The guy here grabbed the mineral from Guinea, pass it and use our ports, use our railroad and ship it. Look at Firestone. Look at Firestone. What is Firestone doing in our place? But besides giving people cancer, they employed our people and paid them 25 cents, 30 cents an hour, or whatever a day. Look at the places those people living. But go there and look at the culture what they're living. You got electricity, you got them living on an AC house. But the people who tapping, who doing the thing. Look at the schools. Up to now, up to present. No, go there. 2025, go there. They grab these things, they take the latest, some of it fall in the water, in our rivers, they take the thing, they just put it in the trucks, they drive through Montreal with it and go to Freeport and bring the thing here to America and face Firestone tires. Where the latest coming from, they don't even know how to face, come on, people tell them what they used to face before. Ganga board and what they used to face before. You think when people are facing plastic spoon, plastic cups, plastic plates in our country, when your government comes to tell them, say, do this, who come with plastic, this come with plastic. You think how many people are going to employ? They just grab the latest, our people go in the field, they put the latest on their shoulders. Like rare primitive thing how they doing. I don't know what in Indonesia, where they get it, cars moving, the team moving, grabbing, no, human being grabbing it, putting it on the shoulder, and they hold the bucket and carry it. Slavery, plantation, Firestone Plantation, slavery land. They grab the latest, they bring it here, they get the thing. They don't care. They come, they get your government. When the contract finish, the other time they grab Edding, they grab Edding. This I told Kofi Wooden, who said it in government when they try to move them from the thing. Slavery. And this thing is gonna continue until we have a real revolution human being like Ibrahim Traore, who will save that country. We don't know if the person is born yet. We don't know if they are born or they will be born, but that's what I'm saying. All these people, Bwaka, Jawia, Komi, Tonwo, they will be the same 6 and 7 dancing up around in the neighborhood. You need a real African man, a real Pan-African that will save that nation. You see, Burkina Faso, you put it on the begin building. They begin building. The other time they were building homes for low-income people. Even our president they continue everything. Our government official they continue everything. Even though Buko then go on something like what they call class real low. They go and sit there and talk nonsense. Patrick Hunan making $15,000 with a big nose. He sit down on there and direct it. All the people who sit on class real low, all they making more than 10 grand. Stephen Johnson and they don't know nothing about aviation. They probably told them put a plane tire and get busting to Ralphie. Those guys will sit on the class real low. All these guys on class real more than 10 grand. More than 10 grand. And they're sitting there telling you that the country is okay. For them and the mind and the pop, the father and the mothers, Liberia is okay. And the children. But not the ordinary people. They go in the market. One time I will see the men go food some old money. They carry old money. They program the old money. I know they get $30, $40. The country, but then old man who talking about the country, the man sweating. Country good. The thing okay. But the old man suffer. You can see that the suffering thing, the old man is sweating. But they made a 3D video with 3D old man and they playing it on the show. I mean, then you saw Patrick Hannah. I said, they got need to be grabbed and flock for lying to the Liberian people. You go interview 3 people, then you take out of how many million people, then you say the country is okay. I don't know when these guys will learn. But these guys are the stupidest people I ever seen in my life. Never no learning. Nothing they will learn. And you move those guys from office now. If they are removed now, the high election, those guys are removed today. In 3 months, you see the bottom begging for gas to pay the rent. You see them begging to put gas in the generators. They don't know how to invest their money. They got no ideas. All they're doing and they're eating for now. Slow.
Yeah.
Mark saying you need to ask for the link so I can send you the link. So you can come here and ask you for your Papa Bwaka.
Yeah, that Martin kind of that
destroying this country here, so you can know that Ome Bwaka is done. It's not. Look, Slow when Bwaka won, I thought he was going to do a very good thing. He was going to do a great thing for the country. Because the way he won this president thing in the game.
We thought Bwaka was going to do better because of his age.
Yeah.
Thinking to leave a legacy on ground that the next president will be able to follow. That's what everybody was hoping for and thinking on. But we never knew Bwaka had a different plan. He had a different plan. But like surprised everybody that even supported him. We were all on the social media. You have 14 people for Bwaka. Running campaign for Bwaka. Bwaka get it at different level Bwaka on. We surprised at him, the old man. We expected him to do something good. To set a precedent that everybody will follow or after him. Because he's an old man that going now. Supposed to leave his legacy there and fix things for the country. But we never ever expected Bwaka to take the route. It made everybody speechless.
I will ask you again. They will ask you, but you saw Bwaka with a CPP. How he messed it up. He broke the CPP apart.
He broke the CPP. Oh, yeah. So people were talking. We didn't listen to them. People who knew Boaga say, Papi will not do anything. Nobody listened to them. We never expected it.
And Broskin said it. When you're living, he said Braga is a travelist.
Yeah, he is.
And that's what we're seeing. They I think a new guy he sent, a GC guy he sent to LTA again.
Yeah, LTA, the GC guy.
GC guy.
I even learned that the guy that signed the protest at the Justice Ministry was fired.
The guy who gave a letter for the protest.
Yeah, who gave the protest?
Well, how can Boaga be so silly to do that? When you were Boaga, you protested.
Yeah.
You attended CPP meetings. They gave you they gave you permit to protest.
To protest.
So the Constitution required that you give people protest. You don't even think it will be a good thing for your legacy that people protested under your regime and nobody got shot or killed.
Boaga turned into dictator. People are surrounding Boaga. They running Boaga. They control Boaga. They tell Boaga what to do and what to not do. Boaga ain't got his own will.
They got a deal when he signed a few days with some American company to carry the.
But at the same old thing, the same Firestone old thing, we're repeating ourselves. Yeah. We're not benefiting.
Nothing.
And the foreign company that they signing agreement with benefiting. And those who sign it, they're only benefiting for their and their families. Not the country, not the interest of the people. So that the same old story we still riding on. Nothing changed. Everybody in the West African country that is improving, but only Liberia is declining. And we get comfortable with the situation we find ourselves in. But few who not comfortable try to talk, and those are comfortable with the situation will start attacking and talking rubbish. The oldest republic in Africa, Liberia, claimed to be the oldest, but it's the poorest country you can find in the whole region down there. Nothing we're doing. We're not moving forward. We just stagnate into one pattern. The same old repeating level, then we still went through it. We thought we were going to rescue us. We are king. He couldn't do nothing. His own man and I ran instead of prosecuting that war. Boaga can the same thing. You put coming, there will be the same thing. You put Taiwan Gonglo, there will be the same thing. We just need a young leader that will be able to wipe out the old folks. Because they ain't got plan for Liberia. Ain't got plan.
So you think the old people fail the country?
They fail. Miserably fail. They all fail. We need the teenagers or the youth to take control now. We need 37, 35-year-old government officials.
When people say, we are there. We are not like an old man. We're in the middle.
But we are not like an old man. We don't have plan. We are got there. He been controlled by his friends. That position you hold it, there is no friendship. Anything that happened there, that you, they say me today is the president of Liberia, you bring me there. If I causing trouble, that me coming on me, that you. So you protect your, like I said, we can be friends. Before you even give me the job, you want me. Say they tell my knee, anything happen, and not you, now your knee going on my knee. So you be straightforward and bad persons.
So Boaga is kind of lenient with these guys. He
lenient with the people. Boaga know what all the people that Boaga taking from them, when they suspending them, they going with the money.
With the money.
No prosecution. Nobody confiscating anything from anyone.
No.
The year today say the person steal $3 million. Okay, you are suspended. After 2 days, they replace you. That $3 million I can live on it.
Yeah, maybe they cut some money and give it some to Boaga.
Yeah. So
they gave me a little tip, and he go.
People got the right to protest. Everybody frustrated. What going on? I guess few.
A lot of people are saying that the face of the protest. That's all. They thought Molu should have been back, but then again, the other lady were talking about, well, God used Paul, who were poor then, killing Christians, and made him to Saul, and things changed. So when Molu will be, the poor intend to Saul to bring, made the government to change some things.
Yeah.
So be it.
That be it. We need the government to change hands.
But our country, our old man, why you get it to our port, our railroad to be passing?
They're taking the iron ore from Guinea?
They're taking it from Guinea, but they'll pass it through Liberia. I think when you begin to put.
Okay, then that's a cut for Liberia there to benefit from it. You need to pay taxes.
But the Papa signed the paper, you don't know the people are using the thing for free. Vla.
Huh?
When you go check it a few days now, they say you 14 to cancel the contract.
So he read.
I mean the Papa was 14 to come meet Trump, man. Just sign the thing and the people say, oh, I know how many billion. Blue 8 billion, Papa just sign the thing. When you go low in the real thing and a different thing inside.
Damn.
Yeah.
So the dupe.
They do be old man, they do be old Nigeria, we show the nation.
Damn. So rail will be passing with iron ore in our country and we benefiting. So all that money that the bros are getting from that, that the American people getting it. Whatever we supposed to gain from that contract, it will confiscated straight into their area. They only use the woman. Because majority of the Liberian people that notion of America, we have been brainwashed by this country. So there will be nothing good that will happen to Liberia. Even the people in the House of Representatives, our lawmaker,
That the worst human
that
beings,
the worst people you can ever find on the
the
planet.
worst booker that you can find in the whole history of Liberia.
Yeah,
The worst people that they got in our place, they call lawmaker. They call them.
lawmaker. It's all about themselves. It ain't not
And the
nothing.
people who are working, they are paying them all that
They
money,
pay-
but then when they go for confirmation hearing, they put money aside and pay themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You go like I'm going to work. Then my job say print, leave this place and go get this thing to Walmart and come back. Then
Yes.
I say you gotta pay me
Gotta pay
extra
me.
money to go get it.
Go get it. Those guys are criminals.
The stupid criminal then will get in the country.
Yeah,
Stupid,
that's when the
stupid.
protesters are supposed to go and destabilize that whole
Yeah.
building
Go there and chase them out.
and chase them out. That the people, that the mean guys in there.
Chase those guys
Those are the
out.
people that's what?
Yeah. Chase those guys out. Let me put the thing. Let me show you the thing. Here, the paper something out. They say Boga disappointed after warehouse insider exposed the HPX false invitation claim.
Wow.
Yeah, the job Vaga, the area paper. PM level the news on the
That be a level.
they put the paper in ray for him because he might sign the paper. They get a job. Oh man, he Kofi Wood and Ogan who like where Mandela Kopo who is
Yeah.
gonna advisor to the president,
But ain't that the foreign minister accompanying the president here?
but she don't want to put the woman in rush.
Yeah.
She probably all in no thing then. She was
That's
in
what I'm
it.
telling you. I said the
The thing that level that
Liberian people are
created yes the general woman in pure grade.
the notion they have for America.
I mean, why you let her show your face? I want Bobby say you always be a friend or a friend. What you stay first, though. You stay first, though. Who you name?
Yeah, my man. How you doing, man?
My man, I already got in. I booed him with a top. Joseph Boga, man.
No, man. You know, I mean, we didn't give the guy. We don't give them a blank check.
Y'all
Okay?
get it, man. Blank check.
Supporting. You can hear me?
We yeah, you, but the check y'all get it like Brent put that blank.
No. We didn't get a blank check.
That grade A check y'all get those people.
Yeah, it's not a blank check because that's why I support the protest, because I mean it's very important for people to exercise their rights, especially when things going on in the country. Maybe the old man probably didn't know, maybe his advisors. So it's very important that they have to do that protest to make sure that the women understand.
Why you always seeing it, man? So why y'all ain't put the same play on Joe we are? Y'all see, y'all felt Joe we are knew everything.
Huh?
Yeah, but I saw them when I the other person not misleading, but in Kano Joseph Boga, then you say the other person misleading Joseph Boga, the other person doing first I think good. Let me tell you, so you hear what I saying. I'll tell the thing and use your computer, you got speaker on it. You hear me? Who
You can hear me now?
I'm hearing you, but are you hearing me?
I'm happy. Hold on a minute.
But take the whole thing from there and use it. You using your HP. You're using Apple. You let Apple. You working with Apple. And through
Okay, now. Yeah.
Why at a time when Joe we are in leadership, all the blame fell on Joe we are there. But when it comes to Joseph Boga, either is supported and not doing it, or some why? your poor old papa in the place. I think we need your old. You should have sat with your children and your
For me,
grandchildren. I bring leadership.
I'm
Carry your camera
disappointed in
up. That's
Bouaka.
you. Carry your camera up. Okay, no, that's the way looking. No, do the phone like this or carry it up when I'm saying you.
We can only see your mouth and your nose.
We don't want to see your mom, my man.
The
You
man
clearly
was-
now?
no, okay, now you're good. You're good.
Ain't carry us more.
I come in.
You're
Yeah,
good.
but man, boo, why you say the papa there? People not telling you not. That old man, you go put that president. You wanted that old papa. You put away. People there around you be telling him.
I must admit to you, Prince, I'm
Why
disappointed
when
with
it comes to when it came to we are that time every playing. You only say oh that is advisors. We are. Why?
it's not a false business. The old man blunder. We can't hold anybody responsible. The old man will need to hold him responsible. No advisor hold is blunder. The Bouaka himself blunder.
I want you want to understand what I advisor thing.
No, you can't hold
Yeah,
any advisor.
let me just insert here, Prince. I think the old man were extremely disappointed when he heard from the senior White House officials
Mhm.
and the insider that his invitation to the U.S. Africa Summit that Trump, invited those people was not arranged by the high power exploration HPX, because HPX claimed that they were the one that negotiated, they were the one that lobbied that invitation from Trump. But then later on, the old man found out that it was false. The White House official said, no, the guy didn't lobby anything.
Yeah.
So it was a decision from the White House for the old man to visit.
So you think
So who you gonna believe, boo?
who you gonna blame now?
Oh, you blame the advisors around the paper.
So
Because what
HPX?
HPX?
Papa that advisor you blame?
Yeah, because with the HPX, because what they brought in from the old man, that what the old man saw.
So you not put it.
Because-
So why when it was we are time? Why when not like people misled we are?
Yeah, but I always said we said people misled we are, and that's why we fought for the we are to be, to be off the presidential thing.
My thing here is that the whole blame was thrown on we are feet.
Yeah, because we are should know better. We are is more younger. We are should be more younger and alert.
What man talking?
You see that? We are should be more.
We are younger. So
Yeah, no. I mean, he's a young guy. He should know better, man. But anyway, we can't shift blame around. The old man should be blamed too. He should get somebody blamed. Because if the guy using the railway from Nimba passing through Buchanan to the port, if they are using it, they have to pay for it. You see? And they will be using it for free. Look at the signed agreement, behind closed door. They didn't even allow the journalists to go there.
No, it's
See?
probably in your living room.
You see it? So when the journalists went, they said, no, they can't allow journalists in.
Let me see. They
But
say
now-
they say Monrovia boo. They say, let me read a little first paragraph here. They say,
Yeah, just read it. Yeah, read it.
Joseph Yuma Bouaka is said to be extremely disappointed and furious after learning from senior White House officials and insider that his invitation to the U.S. African Summit in Washington was not arranged by the High Power Exploration, the HPX, as the company had earlier claimed.
You see it?
Wow.
You see it?
The
You see that? You see that blunder they made?
They call it grade A and grade B mix. Now they get it, oh man, the fool.
And you're not seeing even the executive mansion people talking about it. Even the Linda people, all of them, they'll be tight-lipped.
They don't talk about it here. They don't talk about it because of the pop brother. So you
Yeah,
think the foreign
so-
minister was involved in this thing too with the negotiation?
Oh yeah, I mean, she was involved in all the negotiation, so she should know better too. But the Minister of Lands and Mines and the concession people, the advisor to the President of Economic Affairs, all those people should be, blamed too, because they should know better. Because any agreement, concession agreement that will affect the country, I think they need to let the Liberian people know, because that will
We revisited, boo.
You see, it should be revisited. Because the woman,
That thing will be revisited.
the old man put it fall down, because I mean they fool the people, they fool the old man.
It need to be revisited.
Yeah.
because
So they were
lied
not
to him.
being honest. They were not being honest.
They were not being honest, yeah.
Yeah.
So it can be
Oh, you think
revisited.
So they can be revisited.
Yeah, he got two options: revisit or cancel.
Yeah, revisit or cancel.
Oh, you think when the game going to brown envelope you play that thing low?
No, man. No, but the thing in the public already, the plane already in the public domain. How will you, you can't do anything.
Yeah, but brown envelope can get an impact on it too.
Show up B Mountain, she suspend the operation for 1 week. Later on, the baby lifted it after B Mountain put in a chapel and carrying Lofa County.
Friends by you always can be negative a little bit.
Well, I tell you, right?
No, but I'm true pretty talking.
You can't believe that, man.
That conflict of interest right there. Why would you want to YBM Mountain helicopter to go to your town? They already buy you.
I want buy something you and I tell you, Rama car.
No, but B Mountain different from HPX now. HPX is another company. Yeah, HPX operating in Guinea.
Just comparing that comparison you're making with the two companies.
Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah. But you see the Guineans are very smart. The Guineans don't want them to use their whatever, so they want to pass through Liberia to what? To export the raw materials from Guinea.
Yeah.
You see it? And they want to use the railways.
From where they're doing the mining to Guinea port is far away from them. So they want to call billions of dollars to build a rail to that. But
if they want to operate there, they have to build it. Because they can't use their friend who they already built. And they want to, they want to squeeze on it. Like Brother said, they want to sponge on their friend there.
So they left with Liberia now to make a good deal for them to profit from our operation.
Yeah, but profiting from our operation, we might destroy our railways because to build our railways is very expensive.
Yeah, but your papa and who your footer for didn't know that railway is expensive, and the poor come in the pound and carry the raw material free. That to meet Donald Trump being the papa brag that whole level.
My man, the papa can go revisit that thing and spoil it.
Yeah, they can revisit. They can revisit Prince.
Ain't good follow yet. You can cancel. You can even write there and tell us nobody. You disagree with.
Let me tell you, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, that papa when you get brown influence, I whole need like a lane level is finished.
I agree with you.
Brown influence for that woman, anything you receive brown influence and the show right, the show Firestone.
If possible.
Sign people then.
Yeah, if possible, yes.
That paper there will take some kind of brown influence and that whole thing will not hear it. But you can get generated anymore. We're talking about it.
Nobody fired the generator. The generator ain't got information on it.
How they key on the other people? How you dig out things?
Oh yeah, me. I always, I'm a journalist, so I always go for the news. I dig out that thing. I was doing research and I found it.
Dig out things.
Yeah, that's how I found it. But you heard that the Ghanaian government recently they did a lot of cuts. Have you heard it? I wrote it on my page.
Oh, the gas slips. I saw it. The gas slips.
Lot of cuts to their parliamentarian members.
Yeah. I mean everybody, even starting from the president.
From the president.
Yeah, he cut the fuel allowances and allocation for all political appointees. Cancellation of DSTV and other satellite television subscription at the Jubilee House. We're planning to extend the policy across government departments, downsizing all ministerial appointments to reduce overhead, redirect funds to priority sectors.
Who doing that thing?
The Ghana president. Yeah.
The president.
Mahatma. Yeah, John Mahatma.
Okay,
Mahatma.
Yeah.
Can Baka do it?
That's what we're working for, my man. That's why the whole protest should be about all these things. Because the country has so much money. But there's so much money going to payroll.
Into individual pockets.
And also as incentives. Because one government official getting what? Gas slip. They getting money for their chef and all those kind of things, scratch cards, all those kind of things.
Sure.
Yeah.
You also know how election. Why the guy still doing interim presidency?
Which interim president are you talking about again?
Man, when we talk about Minnesota thing, don't be calling Slua anything. I beg you, man. Slua is not a person non grata. The man, he doesn't know what's going on.
Your man, Bobby. Yeah. My man, how is Liberia, man?
It's going fine. I was
in Liberia, Bobby.
I met two great men today in Liberia.
One on great men, not two great men. One on great men. No, you mean two on great person. One on great men.
You meet Baba when I'm speaking, man. I met the first individual was somebody that I look up to that when we were coming up.
That's what we're looking for.
in our leaders.
Before he didn't go with the
Again,
place.
it's good to be back home.
I mean, Bobby, wait, man. When I hear you, wait.
You got our support 100%. The people of Grand Jude, the lion's share of the people of Grand Jude, they have your back. Thank you. We'll continue to support you. Whether we're here or we are far, we'll continue to have our support. Again, my sympathy to you and the rest of the family. So again, I'm back in my office to see the senator. To all you people out there, let the man be. Let the man do his job. Grace is over everything. Whether you have a master's degree or PhD, the Lord, our God, He doesn't look at it that way. He sent you grace. He sees something in you. That's why He chooses you. That's what I meant there. If you want to take Joe Biden out of power, come to the ballot boxes. But being negative, being personal, insulting the man will not change it. Because what God got for him, He will continue to give it to him. So again, Mr. Senator, it's nice to see you. Thank you. It's good to be back home.
Thank you. Bobby, the Almighty God knows made a mistake with the leader of the county and the family. I will show all my constituents, all of my supporters around the world.
That's it.
I will remain as a leader and I will obey the Bible. We don't talk together. We listen to one another.
Yeah.
We only sing together, but we don't talk together. So everybody across the north, their noise being heard by the people that want to listen to them. We are silent. God knows the reason that we are silent. As far as I'm concerned, those of you that are pushing my sisters, my brothers in the interior, cousin, we don't have cousins, we have brothers, we have sisters. Besides friends, you can love our friends, but you don't love a relative. And God can bring a relative. And when the family is big, all those things will happen. I can assure the great people of Grand Jude County, I will continue to be your leader. I will be humble. I will never disrespect the people of Grand Jude. A child will wake up and insult me, but I will play that leadership role. I will continue to play that role as a leader for the county. Bobby, you are most welcome.
Thank you.
I listened to your speech. You were wonderful. I will continue to tell you. My big brother carried my message. Big brother Nelson get right.
Yeah.
Othello Brown.
Yes.
And almost all my supporters.
Levi,
Madison, Gabriel City, Brandon City, all the city family in the States. All of my well wishers.
the global chairman.
The global chairman, Esther Yoga. Afternoon from my end to all of you.
Even Prince Double.
Prince Double.
Even Prince Double.
Prince Double. So, yeah, Prince. One day I'll come on the show. Like I said, hello. And Prince.
My man.
Okay, let me come in. I think Prince. I think it was a good thing. It was a good thing, but I mean,
privilege.
I know it's a good thing, but I think one of the things is that when we visit these guys, we have to tell them the truth. Even though it's your brother. Yeah, glorify the man, but at the same time, he tried to challenge him sometimes. And say, look,
what a challenging that you heard, boo.
No. I say you should challenge him sometime.
You know, challenge him, man.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm trying to say. He said, look, well, there are some things, I know no human being is perfect, but there are some things we hear, and I know you can do right. Yeah, from now on, I hope you have learned a lot. You've been in the Senate for a long time, in the House of Legislature for a long time. But when, these are some of the things you can work on. I mean, it's good to, when you're talking to somebody after pressing them, then you can slide in some things.
The banana pressing. Banana pressing a man.
Yeah.
Prince, Prince always cropping these tape, and he will always want to play So sometimes you have to ask him for the entirety of the tape. So you will
okay.
You have to put a crappy tape and even get the negative part out of the tape. So I suggest that you listen.
The man is young. He can still do better. The man is young. He can still do better. He can still do better.
I didn't want to ask you at the end why you refuse to hug the man.
He hugged the man.
Oh, the man wanted to hug him? Did he show any hug?
The man wanted to hug him. He put his shoulder on him.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that, but can you show that again?
They
Let me
wanted to
see.
post on Demo in dress back.
So all the good people with our leader. Yeah, went to a town hall.
Yeah.
And hear him out.
Yes, please.
And because what I want to say, as I mentioned earlier, you are the leader of this family now.
Right.
You and Mommy Do are the leader.
Right.
Family tree can bend, but it can't be broken.
Right.
And as you promised me at the rightful time, you bring the family together. I can't wait to see that.
God can make mistake. God knows the
Oh, that was
reason
good.
why
That was good. That was
all
very
the
good.
doors are there hearing. You ever heard me?
I like the way you display calm.
The maturity, God put maturity in me.
Thank you, man.
God never made a mistake. And when the thousands, the hundreds of family members, for me to be a leader, I never knew that as we manifest, I'm going to reach the age of 52.
Yeah.
I never knew that as we manifest, that today I'll be working in central government to be in the legislature. Everything that God signed for me, it will come to pass.
Thank you.
If God says, "Zo, my son,
Yeah.
this day you'll retire," I will retire. When God says, "Zo, my son, you're the next president after Joseph Boaga," I will be.
Amen.
No one can stand my grace.
That's all.
You know,
Don't
So
come
everybody will say anything to me. If our granny Kassauli in the market, nobody will go to talk about me.
Exactly.
If our tested driver, nobody will know me. You will come make a man. But I'm into prominent. People want to be like me, so they will continue to talk about me. Thank you.
I just want you to know. Executive privilege. I want to make a big short transfer.
Yes. I forgot to tell you. Any other country, you can come to my office with short answer. This place is Grand Leader County. So I told him, I saw him. I said, I go to the office.
Executive privilege. I will
Yes.
make a short transfer with Singapore.
Yes.
So you see it?
Yes.
You will have a friend
Exactly.
somewhere.
Exactly how I saw them in my office. With short answer.
Who yeah, man?
Yeah.
All right. It's good to have a friend, my man. So now let's see him.
Yeah, I like the part where he said the family tree can bend, but it can never be broken. But I see one day where you and Mommy Do can come together and you can be able to bring your family together. I think that's one of the main points he stressed over there. That's what I like too. But another point, maybe one day when you meet him, some of the things you hear, you can be able to compose himself and be able to attack some of the issues in Grand Leader.
We got 6 more hours to the protest. We can't wait.
But Babe,
we don't
I see why you can send it to that out.
Joseph Boakai will hear us tomorrow. Joseph Boakai will hear us tomorrow.
No, but it's good. You know, I like protest because protest is, you know, it helped the government to what? To improve. You see that? But I mean, we didn't give the man a blank check by voting for him or for advocating for him. We gave him a check, but it was not blank. So if anything happened, we support people to what? To protest. Protesting doesn't mean to say you hate the government. No. But people believe that, you know, when you have protests, you what? You hate the government. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
And better things have deteriorated. Things have the country have retrogressed. When you come here, the price of a bag of rice have extrapolated. And I mean, things are so high on the common man. Things are the rescue mission have turned to a damaging mission. And we just want to state the fact we are not here. We are not rabble rousers. We are only here to bring awareness, to hold the government feet to the fire. You know,
very good.
I come from different parties, but it is important. And what I continue to stress here, protestation is the part and parcel of any democratic institution. So it is in it's our rights to do these things. So I don't see why Gregory Coleman wants to assign or to certain avenues. We are taking the Tottenham Boulevard all the way going by the Stella Marie. We'll go by the Foreign Affairs Ministry, and then we're not going to go the redemption or the road between the mansion and the Capitol building. We're going to go the other way and be able to enter the Capitol building. It is our right to go on the Capitol ground because we have a petition to hand over. You know, it's better to hand our petition on LU campus. That's impossible. And I'm happy that the IG came up tonight and said, listen, everything you guys wish for will be granted. The only thing you will not have access to the mansion ground. And what are we going to do to the mansion ground?
We don't have anything in the marching ground. So the protest is going to be peaceful. And the Liberian people, we are hearing or rumors that they're going to abruptly interrupt the internet services, which is some form of the signs of showing the signs of an authoritarian regime. You cannot interrupt because people outside want to see. So if anything, we just want to control people out there. So if anything happens, you must know the government has something to do with it. And we are on ground, we are prepared. Listen, we've been exiled. We've been talking for exile, but it is by time that we come on ground and show that we do not throw stone and hide behind the rock. It is not in my day, it is not in my DNA. So that's one of the reasons I'm on ground tomorrow to tell the Liberian people and bring them about. Look, you'll see me in the crowd holding hands with Mr. Molu. I will be in the front line. So you will see me tomorrow. And calling for
You're not gonna be wearing bulletproof vest?
My man, I'm a crime man. I reckon my team of guys, bro. I want guys scared tactics will not solve the problem.
You talk about how they're gonna, obstruct the team by taking away the internet. But I mean, they can do it. Or some people got Starlink, so be prepared to. Some people be using their Starlink. There are so many things that the government, even though they made some progress, but there are a lot of things that they have to improve on.
First of all, this is a rumor, but I can tell you that we have countermeasures or we have contingency plan.
Okay.
That if this happens, we will still manage to go live, and our people will see us. So
Very
while
good.
they are planning that way, hopefully they will not do that. For some, we
Make
respect
sure
them.
you got your power bank charge and all of that stuff. But yes,
Okay.
Everything. I mean, I got everything.
Yes, what I have to say to you. Yes, what I have to say to you, Bobby.
All my
and the rest
gadgets
of-
are ready. Yeah.
Yes, what I have to say to you and the rest of the other people that are going to be in the street tomorrow. Be mindful. They will plan individual to be chaos that will create chaos and
Cause chaos. Yeah, that will cause chaos.
And
Right.
be very vigilant. You have to have special group of people that will be looking in the crowd. Anybody that try to do that, your first reaction is to de-escalate the circumstances.
Yes.
Because you have one goal, and your goal is to remain peaceful and for your message to be heard.
Very good.
I've been a beneficiary of a protest. My being in America to this, a protest. Nobody filed for me. All right? I didn't win no DV. We protested in Abidjan. That brought us to America.
And
make sure you got some boys around you that will be a security that will protect you. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. You can get some little boys to be around you, to be looking out in every direction.
$3 tomorrow for that.
Yes.
For security.
When things are going your way.
Oh wait, how you think I got to the stage? That countermeasures.
Why y'all want Bobby to have security? The man,
but it's important. It's important.
Bobby, I'm telling you.
When you come from America, the people look at you differently.
When things are going your way,
Bobby not walking
and
the street
everything is going the way it should, that's when the perpetrator.
No, but the people know it, man. You think?
So
Please, you're just talking there like you don't know.
We will know from Bobby Short Traffic tomorrow.
Okay.
Have people who neutralize those bad apples.
And socks on.
Now will identify you. See that man that different man.
With the cold water bottle, with the bottle of water, eh?
Yeah.
Because
I'm going to get tested in one
one
drink.
water truck, and when the time that water truck go down, that's it, right? But yes, I can tell you.
I think these guys are smart people. It has been their modus
Keep the
operandi.
positive. Keep it positive.
Yeah.
Keep it positive. Try to neutralize any bad apples among the group. Y'all de-escalate. Once you start de-escalating it, trust me, they will get weak. Because it's the first 15 minutes of everything when you can control it. That's it. They can't do any other thing now.
There will be no
People
control,
may
my
be
brother.
angry
The
in your
police
group.
will.
Those that are supporting you may be angry. Your job is to keep them, in control. Because you have one purpose and one purpose tomorrow. Remain peaceful.
And that's what exactly what's
The
going to
police will
happen.
provoke you guys tomorrow.
From all indications,
They definitely going to provoke you guys. Definitely.
Yeah, they'll provoke them.
Whatever they can.
And
To paint
it
a
is
bad picture on you guys.
Yeah, it is a sad thing because the thing is that when you provoke somebody, okay, listen, we are in a fragile state, and if the police ought to know
You got police out there that can't even do 30 push-up.
Yeah.
Forget what
Listen, these guys, they're smart
Okay,
people.
The police did a rehearsal today. You see that? You see the movie? They prepare for you.
I can't even bend down go.
Man,
Okay.
they can get complete 20 push-up. 20 push-up, they can give it. I can go straight
All
to
those
the
men down there, Anthony, are
street,
big.
go
All
20
those men fit. All those men fit. Now the police director don't pull fit.
Prince, but that's
Baby,
not
yeah,
what
they better wouldn't do push-up. They were doing push-up, they allowed to put it in.
and that what I consult my brothers in the LP. I said, listen, Africa is not and that what
Yeah, people like, oh, you do 20 push-ups every morning. Why the guy can do even 10?
My man, I saw the man getting
I know the poker do care push your boot. I
Oh, I saw it. I saw on the. I saw the thing.
video.
Wait a minute, they put out.
Imagine the woman was even bending down. She had to do all that stuff because she couldn't do the push-up.
Look, push-up, you go straight up with your chest down.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But that woman not doing push up. The woman was knocking at the sound.
No, she wanted to do push-up, but she couldn't make it.
Why did they fire the woman today?
No, but I mean, you fired a woman, but I think that was wrong. You need to reinstate that woman.
Yeah. No, it's
you see the people moving down there. They got somebody who controlling that whole group.
Right.
I don't see Gregory Como questioning the drill sergeant in there, but he brought a few picking in the woman and then put them on the Facebook so they can say Gregory working. That's a nonsense.
That's what he does.
Well, I want the whole government too, not even Gregory alone.
Disgraced himself on the closing argument last night with the incident that happened with the motorcycle president. You were held hostage last night. Gregory Como claimed that nothing happened. Later on, when the video was played, he said, "Oh, people just trying to make issue out of nothing and X, Y, and Z. These guys just try to seek relevance." Then later on, when he got cornered, he said, "Oh, it was a navigational error." That's a new word he coined last night.
Yeah, they say the police were responding to Steve Zago.
Distress situation.
Steve Zago called them. Steve Zago called to the man on the other side.
But Prince, the Labrador National Police own professional standard division established clear procedures for investigating misconduct, including internal review, formal hearing, and proportional disciplinary actions. You see that? You have to go through that. If anybody did something, they have to put them through the procedures. You can't just get up and take action.
Following the code of conduct of the police.
The professional function
police, because Gregory, you brought the people in your office today, and the same day, the people other people fire, other people suspended for 3 months.
Labrador is not under military rule. The Labrador National Police is not part of military force. It is a civilian law enforcement agency governed by the what? Labrador National Police duty manual and administrative instructions.
No,
they got a duty manual.
Today was just what I never expected from
because of some of our connections with the Americans. And I showed them, I already warned them that there will be hundreds of drones flying over tomorrow that will be monitoring the whole situation. And if you try to inflict any harm or any hurt on any protester, I caution there that, listen, Joseph Boakai will not be in power for eternity. And everything you do, you will account for it somehow in the future. So they know that even the Gregory Como, he knows that. He knows that the American embassy, everybody, the international community, they're monitoring the situation. That's the reason why we are on ground. So we made our calls. We said, listen, my young man, we are on top of our game. You don't have to worry about that. And the people will be monitoring. They're not crazy. They're not going to hurt anybody tomorrow. You do that, I mean, you account for that.
Yeah,
so,
Bobby. The Inspector General, bypass the procedures and resort to public humiliation, undermine the very principle of justice and due process.
That is that we are doing that.
He can't do that. He has to live up to that.
Yeah,
I don't know who got that video. I don't know if you got the video. I got it. He called the people in your office.
Yeah, that public humiliation. You don't do that.
Shame those people.
Yeah,
and then why is he so unprofessional like that?
You know, I think that's a chain of command. I don't think that. I mean, he has the right to do that, but I think that
he has no right to call the person in the office, put it on social media, and then call everybody to shame the person. You don't do that.
Chain of command when you do something wrong to your job, the HR department will call you in the office. Now the CEO come and call you.
No.
Everybody
They don't
wants to
call
show
you in a
Bwaka.
meeting where a lot of people sitting down and they try to humiliate you. That's wrong.
They shame those people today.
That's humiliation.
The man and he talking. They're MPF.
And the poor can sue for that. You can't humiliate somebody like that.
They brought you in front of a general and he's going to execute you when you're wrong. You tell the man to go put him on fire and squat. Just like that. That's what we saw today from Gregory.
And there was a guy from the fire department. I don't know what the fire department guy was doing. He's not on his jurisdiction. The fire department guy was over there. And
you called in the fire department man to ask.
And the inspector general must lead by example. Ethical leadership demand restraint, respect for institutional procedure.
But Gregory Coleman himself needs training. He needs training.
Yeah,
because
even when they have military personnel there, some military guy there today, Gregory are going to call the person. Knowing that the military man supposed to go to the military side, you're going to call the man. You're going to call a military guy to ask the military guy.
And the Liberian National Police has that code of conduct.
Listen, go ahead.
There's a clear code of conduct of the Liberian National Police. I think Gregory Coleman is doing things by his own will, the way he thinks things should be done. He's not following the protocol of the National Police, because last night when the incident, he was asleep when the situation happened. Instead of gathering all the information that happened, first and foremost, as a police IG, your first job is to de-escalate every circumstance. De-escalate, not to exacerbate the issue. Police job is not to exacerbate. Your job is to de-escalate.
De-escalate the situation.
And the person trying to talk to or the suspect, become hostile, then you return the hostility back to subdue that suspect, neutralize that threat. Then you resolve the rest of the other. You don't just get up and exert power like that. And people that are very dangerous. You can't have a man of like his caliber to be the head of the National Police, because this is the reason why we see police just a regular arrest. They will be kicking, choking. The other day we saw on the camera, they were like really choking on the other guy just to handcuff him. I mean, there are so many different ways you can do to handcuff a guy.
Yeah, to
de-escalate. For police to arrest people. Look at the other day again, the CDC chairman, he got thrown in the back of the pickup. I mean, come on. You got about 7 police officers.
And Mr. Gay, to allude to that, and that's the thing. You see, people, listen, history is supposed to be the greatest teacher. And for some reason, the reason why some people try to move from one step is the mistake that you made in the past. Now, we have the history in Liberia where President Tolbert, William R. Tolbert, where he appointed his close relative into top position, cronyism and nepotism at its peak. Then came the Salvador government. We had the same situation where some of our puppet then they were in some position. Then whether they were qualified to be there, they did that. Then came Helen. What we cry foul? We say, well, this is the biggest nepotistic government that we ever seen. Then, but now, my brother, Joseph Bwaka is the worst. 95% of the government officials in this country are from Lofa County.
The guy they just appointed. Excuse me, Bobby, I'm not cutting you off. The last guy they just appointed is from Lofa. The guy at LTA, Liberia Telecommunication Authority.
Was he confirmed?
The governor
don't confirm him.
Confirmation still pending. But here's the point.
But they don't confirm him.
So the motorcyclists.
I'm coming. 1 second. It's like I taking Julie's son. And removing somebody and just taking Jerusalem and making a bank governor. Then he got all relative Ngafua. I found a minute. So the whole Liberia budget is like the check and balance will not be fair, because the finance minister from Lofa, the bank governor from Lofa, the president from Lofa, almost everybody from Lofa.
LRA boss
from Lofa
collect our taxes.
Double Jala. They call the guy Double Jala.
What are we learning? The same father people cry and brought about trouble in this country. I don't know, is Bwaka is really running this government, or he really doing it? He doesn't care because he thinks maybe.
Then people say the man got 40 years experience.
The man have displayed that he lacks what it takes to lead a country.
The new guy is called Clarence Massaquoi at LTA.
Yeah. What he knows how to do is being a manager or a director. He doesn't know our minister. He cannot lead like they're in this fashion. So here's the thing. They came out with this, compliance initiative with the motorcycling, that you must have 2 helmets as a motorbike rider Each batch you have 2 helmets, a reflective vest, registration, insurance, safety boots, and all of the different things. The motorcyclists comply. They raised 14 million USD
from the
14
motorcycle.
million
But
under the Bwaka administration.
They born and pay taxes to them.
Yeah, and you know what happened?
And you know what? You know what they did it, Anthony? I'm going to know who brought in the helmet for the photo purchase?
No.
The vice president, the one who got a contract to bring in the helmet.
Look at that kind of thing.
The motorboat helmet, they bought it from Jeremiah Kuhn. He brought it in country.
So all the men need to be prosecuted.
These men contributed immensely to the Liberian economy, 14 million USD. Then on top of that, you don't have job alternative for them. You don't have no other place to put them. You deny them access from the major streets that they were applying to generate the money they generated to begin with. How can you do such thing? And then people say,
you finish shooting the mark on the men and you close the men and make it.
Yeah. Is this now reason, a legitimate reason to protest? Motorcycle, young guys. These guys don't want to ride back for the rest of their life. It's because there is no other
the
job.
Guy who is the chairman for the guy who is surrounding him, you hear the man speaking?
Yeah.
That's an educated guy.
He's educated.
But you see guys then they held protests almost every 3 months in Liberia when the CDC were in power. Why they're so terrified of this protest?
That question goes to Boone on it because
I mean they were giving water, they were giving
who should answer that question?
What was the question?
Protest is, it's a good thing.
Why terrifying the government of the protest?
When the person resort to protesting, then they have had enough.
Yes.
Then there is no room for dialogue any longer. Then there is no room for, let's say they cross the table. There's nothing for that because they have checked all the boxes.
Yes.
That is the last result.
Yeah.
But
if you see my last my article I wrote, my last article, I talk about protest. Right? Protest is necessary. It doesn't mean to say you hate the government, but you have to protest to get your views and your whatever you have to get it to the government. You got to hold the government feet to the fire, and that's the only way the government can correct.
There's another reason why the people are protesting. This administration, this president, current president, His Excellency Joseph Yumam Bwaka, have traveled in the last 18 months. What has he brought back to Liberia from all of his international travels?
Yeah.
What has he brought back?
The man has not every operation.
He went to South Korea. They signed
the roads from this
MOUs.
place to that place. It's been paved. No, those were all signed. All signed for the next.
The Liberian people was misled by what's the name? The iron ore concentrator. They claimed it was going to create 6,000 jobs. I had 2 podcasts when I debunked that idea that a concentrator will create 6,000 jobs. None of the government officials came back to challenge my claim.
No, they can't because
you know why? An iron ore concentrator is not in the best interest of the host country. That concentrator is the largest in West Africa. Second largest is in Nigeria. Asala Metal Steel is the largest mining company in the world. They just moved the headquarters now to Luxembourg, some small little landlocked country in
Europe. Yeah, in Europe.
You understand?
It's one of the richest countries in Europe.
Used to be in London. So let me just say this. This administration also launched an agriculture initiative last year, August. Next month will be 1 year since the launch that initiated. According to them, rice input will be reduced by 70%, 70, in 5 years. Mind you, we have zero mechanized farming infrastructure in place in the country. Our road network is a challenge. Our farmers, local farmers, are not getting the resources they deserve. How then can you say we will reduce rice import by 70%? Even the Great Ivory Coast, whose national budget of 2025 is 25 billion United States dollars, did not reduce rice import by 70%. Africa grow more rice, but they still import foreign rice. And so that import is between 40 to 45%. Even though they themselves also export 40% of the domestic grown product. They sell banana and other vegetables to Eastern Europe.
And so,
folks, we don't come to the show to just entertain people. We do research. And this administration have not done her research. We were told, I personally stood before the vice president in Philadelphia at the Victoria Harvest Church when he claimed that he has been the one channeling the yellow machine deal, and the deal is signed and set and ready to go. What did we see the last few weeks? The VP in China going from factory to factory, touring yellow machine factories.
Yeah.
Where are we with the yellow machine?
Nothing.
After they paraded the streets of Monrovia and said, they got yellow machine.
Listen.
Reason for the
for Mr. Gay, for people like Mr. I will see him better on the show here. Mr. Bull, listen, he might have some, I won't say dislike of the way the CDC government ran the show, but I can guarantee you the CDC government that will be coming back, there will be some changes. There will be some.
No, that one I don't. No, that's Bobby. Stop it.
I'm begging you.
No.
Listen now, give me.
I would prefer different administration at all, even not Boaka,
not Boaka, not we are, not UP, not CDC.
No.
Do you want to know? Do you know that Samuel Doe had good intention for the Republic of Liberia? But just
he has good intention, but there are some other disadvantages. There are a lot of things they did that was not,
Any other party will have those kind of bad apples. And I can tell you that when we are coming back, we'll come back with slightly a different face. You see a lot of people that we know did not do good will take a back seat, and we want to come with a new face. And so long we have a leader who believes in the country, who want to see the progress of the country, I think we're hopeful. We are hopeful.
You remember? Let me give you an example. In the Grand Jude, let's give an example in our own community. In our own community, Grand Jude Association. Remember when we were talking about putting somebody in chair, and then we say, "Oh, let's get a man second chance." We get people second chance, and they blew it off.
Talking.
Can you hear me?
Oh, come back.
Let the man come on. Let him come on.
Yeah.
Let him come on.
The legal mind.
Man, the senator want to talk to you. I will be with the senator all day Friday. The senator want to talk to you, Mr. Nelson Gay Wright, McCarvin Levi, and I had to call this a guy here. They're a Global One. So he want.
You know what to
bring your senator on the show. The senator let the car show.
But wait, that prison man. But wait, that people prison man. Not ready.
Bobby.
Mr. Zidi want to come.
No, but the senator told you. The senator told that Praise your kind. The senator, when we plan, we want to plan like a town hall meeting. The senator will come to the US in August. And we are planning a town hall meeting in 2
Why
we Bobby there in the town hall meeting asking him.
Where he allowed Anthony to get to be in that
we're playing.
That's why you support us to kind of in it.
Anthony,
go at Jeremiah Cohen.
No, but listen, if you can come to Iowa, you come to Iowa, and you come to Minnesota because we want to play two town hall.
You need to come to Philadelphia.
If you're
we can't come to Philadelphia.
Philadelphia go to him. Now you play the guest space there.
No, that man come when the man come to Philadelphia. I know he's serious.
No, but Anthony, if you have a burning question. If you have a burning question, you can fly to Iowa. The most popular
burning question. Zopen will get on the show.
Zopen will go to why you support us there to protect him, to guide him in the town hall. That's what they will fully play. Asking questions.
You expect me to go and want Taraban?
Amen. Friends, Zopen does not shy away from any kind of question. The way you bring the question, how you
answer. Zopen is going to do it, so you start people and walk away. That's all.
You start people and walk away.
Boo, You remember when the Madison thing came about? Then I asked Cherry Droga because you were in Montreal at the time. I said, so Cherry, when will you visit a mat, a Madison mat?
He didn't go down.
He said, Prince, are you crazy? Then why can't you go to 2 zone and tell the boy you came me and bury me here so to see my grave? When more they met you're not gonna agree when you go.
No, when tensions are high, you have to be cautious. You don't just you can't.
I made a ball on a show and Bobby.
I'm a political analyst there. That man, contemporary politics in Liberia.
All about all day defense here, walk around.
Prince. I got
to leave your camera for you tower.
Yeah, camera defense all day.
Prince, I got a question, right?
For who?
I got a question for Anthony, Bawe, and Boo. Honestly, let's be honest.
Okay, what's the question?
What did Judge Weah really do wrong? What did he really do? Be specific.
You want to know?
Yeah. I mean with facts. Let me
go first.
I say with facts. No hearsay. No hearsay. No they say. I mean facts.
Let me go first. So let's start with your own document, the PAPD. The PAPD, the proper development for the proper agenda for development and prosperity. Your own document. Let's go to your document. So there are 4 major pillars on your document. There's the executive summary of your own document.
Anthony, wait, to a point. And you have to understand the complexity of Liberia's situation. You have to understand that.
But you don't want
I want you to take that into consideration.
Listen.
Yeah.
Let's take your own document, your own agenda that you presented to the Liberian people. Say, okay, yes, my manual. Grade me on this manual. That's what you did to us.
Yeah.
To your credit, the first 9 months of Weah administration, the PAPD were presented. Waka, it took him at least 13 months before he released his own document.
Yeah.
So, but let's get to the point. The PAPD, the slogan there is propo, people-centric document. That means you won't focus on the individual, the ordinary citizen, not the big sharks. So, good catchphrase. But when you decided that you will create 1 million jobs, you will create 1 million jobs, private sector jobs, not government jobs, because government can hire between
Anthony, to a point, do you believe that Liberia, with the kind of broken system we have, can anybody create 1 million jobs in Liberia? Be honest. Be honest. I just said be honest. Can anybody?
Don't ask me that question. I don't have answer to that.
but you outlining it.
Hold on now.
No, but Anthony, you mentioned something. You said people centered.
Can anybody create?
Okay, hold on.
Can any government?
We should not have the conversation like this now. You asked a very simple question. What did Judge Weah do wrong? Right?
Yeah.
Let's address what he did wrong, and I'll give him prop for other things he did good. All right. Let me start with the good thing Judge Weah did. In the struggling economy, he launched a tuition-free initiative at all government-run institutions, and it also addressed the harmonization, which is still in place today.
Which Mr. Bouillon over there spoke against.
Lead that one now. Anthony, 1 second before you come in.
Yeah, Bolo, you're going to already.
Anthony, listen, you're coming. I would have preferred, in all honesty, I would have preferred Mr. Bouillon to answer this question. The reason I said that was because.
But he will get a chance.
I'm coming. I'm let me make my point. You're coming. You have the flow. Anthony, you can't just talk for everybody here. You talk.
I'm not talking for everybody. I said,
okay, listen. I'm coming. Let me make my point now. Let me get a reason. The reason I would have preferred Mr. Bouillon to answer this question was because I see him like a semi-neutral. When I say he plays some form of neutrality, but on an overwhelming level, sometimes he very have this ill feeling or dislike for Judge Weah. But I don't see him as a partisan of UP. For Anthony, we know he has a party already.
Ben, so whenever you have I call you Ben. Bobby, you can't have a conversation like that.
I really want to hear from a neutral. I
I think Bobby, I think Bobby, I want to disagree with you on that. I think Anthony is more kind of, you know, balanced than Bouillon.
What do you mean balance?
Yeah, in his analysis.
So
Bouillon will never acknowledge good things that Georgia did.
No,
Anthony
there's
just did.
good things.
Anthony, I interacted with you. Anthony just did. You understand what I'm saying?
So
the reason why I said that was
I lost me 3 minutes. Let me
Bobby,
get
Bobby, you know what we're gonna do, Bobby?
Yeah.
We heard your side, Bobby, and Bolo, we heard you.
Yeah.
Anthony, you said 1 minute.
But Anthony not even laying, yeah.
Give me 2 minutes.
All right,
I
go
can't
ahead
live
with
1
2
minute with
minutes,
that.
Anthony.
Yeah, give me 2 minutes, please. Uninterrupted, please.
No,
So here's the
yeah.
thing: the PAPD, y'all say you're gonna create 1 million jobs.
Mm-hmm.
2 years into that, Samuel Twa changed and creating 1 million jobs to take 1 million people out of poverty. Now, that is even more difficult. Having a job does not necessarily take you out of poverty. There are people that go to work every day in America, but they make less than $30,000. They make less than $34,000 a year. They fall on the poverty line in America. You understand? So, in Liberia, what an average person makes $700 US a whole year. Then you say you're going to take 1 million people out of poverty? That is too far-fetched.
Mm-hmm.
And they start bragging with that. We'll take 1 million people out of poverty. I said, dude,
I agree with you on that.
you having a job does not necessarily take you out of poverty. So at that point, our new strict.
Man, you speak tomorrow. You already did not.
The last part I'm going to make here is that agriculture in your executive summary of the PAPD supposed to be the bedrock of the economy of Liberia. Your first year national budget, agriculture got 6 million. Second national budget, agriculture got 8 million. I said, they got that serious? If agriculture going to be your bedrock of the economy, then why don't put money in agriculture? But you give the agriculture peanuts and you expect the economy to turn around? That was your challenge. And many people did not even get jobs. You could not even give 100,000 people new jobs and all of that different things. So you flung in that area.
Okay, so on the agriculture part, it's not just the CDC government. All Liberians, they rely on the aid that come in the agricultural sector. So what they do here is that because they get more aid.
Say in the comment section with the PAPD.
Because they get more aid from the international community, so they don't put more money in the sector. Even happening now in the current government. So that's a mistake. It needs to be changed. You know, the way we do things needs to be changed. That's the problem with us. The dishonesty in Liberia, Anthony, that what kill us a lot. We don't look at the reality like that. Let me take the point. Like building roads, Liberia is fundamentally I don't know what Liberia lacks road infrastructure, right? We don't have existing roads. When I say existing roads that are engineeringly or structurally built, we don't have it. You know what I mean? No culvert, no drainage, nothing. All the roads you see going to Zulu, no drainage. So when it rains, the water sit there and made the ground to turn to mud. We don't have those things. Liberia is struggling, to be honest. So government coming in working government, we have to be sincere to the Liberian people and tell them that, look, this thing is going to take time. It's going to take time, but we're going to get it fixed. Don't tell the person in 100 days I'll fix the road. Then you lie. It can't happen. That's the mistake the politicians always make.
Yeah, but you go back to Waka's point now. You ask a question.
No. I'm making a general. I'm making a general point here. All of them. The CDC, they made a mistake. You cannot produce 1 million jobs in a struggling economy like Liberia. Nobody can do it. Nobody. Let me tell you, nobody should lie to you. It's not easy. Nobody should lie to you.
They projected that, and then later
but that's what I say. That's what I
So
just
let's
acknowledge.
Let everybody get their own time now. You know,
I just
we-
acknowledge.
Y'all keep
Anthony,
going
yeah,
back
man,
and forth. You know,
that's
like
the
that.
thing.
Anthony, if
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
talking,
Go ahead. Yeah,
let
go
me
ahead.
start jumping in. Yeah, my man. Y'all
Yeah,
making
go
it so
ahead.
boring.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Boo, you're the
Boo,
boss.
actually, they wanted Boo to speak to the issue because Boo, according to Bobby, Boo is one of the guys who just don't like to hear the name we are.
no.
Boo is biased.
Okay. Let me just.
On one show, I asked Boo to name me one thing that he think that we are did right. Boo could not.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
I'm asking for two,
I mean-
Bobby, just one.
No, I mean the man. Okay, the man did some things. But the failures of his administration, is the disadvantages outweigh the advantages. Okay, the problem is we are is a nice guy. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but he's not policy oriented. He's not a kind of person who would lead. He can't lead people. That's the problem. We are not ready for the presidency. No, people told him that. He said it himself. Even in the church, he said, people put me here. People just made me president.
No,
I don't want to be president.
No, to a point.
Pay a hand from the phone.
To a point.
So those are some of the things. But they give me a chance.
You
The
missed it.
terrible challenge the people are facing in the whole country of George Weah, the man who claimed to be a bar medicine. Okay? The man who came to the presidency after squandering all his wealth he acquired from a footballing career. The man who came to the presidency empty
You see that?
and started building condominium during his first year, which he could not afford during his entire footballing career.
That's not the issue.
The man who came with 250 promises and couldn't even fulfill 5%
That address the question
of his
that
promises.
Apollo asked.
Yeah.
This is a man who stayed comfortably and criticized a vibrant government that is doing everything possible to develop and still think he can. He can make a comeback. Okay? We had did some things, even though we call him road medicine, but he didn't do nothing with the roads.
So what did he do?
The man walked on that road. You remember when he was walking on the muddy road?
He do right. Name us one or two that he did.
Okay, he built a PHP, I don't know, children, whatever, playground. And that's one of the good things he did. And then besides that, he built the army, I don't know what they call it, army hospital, something like that.
Military hospital.
Okay, 14 military hospital.
So
And then besides that, he also built some substandard houses around the country. I think, in some counties, he built some 2-3 houses in most of these districts. Even the place he come from, Southtown, he didn't do anything there. So the man had 6 years. Everybody was waiting for Weah. And Weah said he was going to build roads.
So that compare we have
the man talking about, I will meet everybody. I will meet people. If there's somebody speaking and you're talking, I'll meet them.
Yeah.
When the man finish, then you will talk, gentlemen. Let's stop.
Yeah.
This guy, the man telling you all.
We had an opportunity. We all, tears came from our eyes when we were elected. Because we are, during his time, when he was playing his football, we was a guy who identified with Liberia. People like, what his name? Cummins. Cummins never identified with Liberia when Liberia in that, quagmire. When we fought the war. When they were white, people were killing each other.
The chance I will speak.
Cummins didn't identify. Even the guys in Nigeria at the refugee camp, they made many attempts to reach Cummins. I had this guy, Elijah Bawia. He's in Zwedru right now. He can, testify with what I'm talking about. They wrote letters. They go to his office, but he doesn't want to meet with any Liberian. During that time when Liberia needs him. But Weah was a guy. Those are some of the good things I know about Weah. Weah, he never, stumbled about meeting his own countrymen. He identified with Liberia when Liberia was in need. And that's why the people compensated him. You see? So those are some of the things. But Weah was not prepared to be a president. Okay? But people used him. He said, look, I'm not prepared to be a president. The people are just trying to put me there. And these are some of the things. The guy promised to do a lot, but he never fulfilled any. Okay, he did some few things. We can give him credit for it. I really revere Weah for playing football, soccer, sport. I think he would have even established a football academy in Liberia, promoting a lot of young people.
Who stopped him from doing it?
Those are some of the things we would have done. But when it comes to politics, we can't handle that. Name me one country in the world that have a footballer president.
No
country.
You got my man.
And these are some of the things we're talking about. Yeah, we cannot lead.
But we have countries that have
we even lead the Lone Star team, let alone Liberia.
Okay.
You see? So I have nothing good, nothing bad against.
To be done, gentlemen.
Okay,
Print.
Another second to finish, Bobby. Bolo,
I want to ask you one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let
me ask him a question. Let me ask him say something.
Oh, my man, after Boo, listen, after Boo, it goes to Slua Bawe.
But the mess, Print, the mess stay on the floor.
You don't have to show that.
Okay.
We don't have to show that. We got time to speak. You can interrupt, please.
Yeah. Let me just land now, okay? After everything, we are most of the country institution, okay? Most of the institutions are down. I mean, he put people there in positions that cannot even adequately do their job. They can't even function. They can't even
one of them.
Yeah, a lot of them. You want me to name one?
Yeah, name one. Was the chapter not qualified?
I don't want to name names.
In the Baka administration.
There's so many people. Okay. So these guys damaged those institutions. And when Baka came, he tried to help to bring up those institutions. But it's not an easy thing. Baka himself, he has failed. Because he came with a lot of corruption. Okay. The first, even the inauguration, they gave this lady Fambulet over $600,000. The lady lavish, she can't even show anything for it. The president almost died when the heat. There was no fan, there was no air condition. The paper was so hot.
No napkin.
So these are some of the things. Look, I don't back people because what? I have interest in party or something like that. I'm very neutral.
Boo, thank you.
Can I come in now?
Surua.
Yeah.
Surua Tayo. Let me come in.
What is it about tire?
I know what time is over there. But listen, yes, Slow, go ahead. Go ahead, Slow.
What was Bolo question again, please?
You're asking what we are, all kind of things.
What did we do wrong?
We all did a lot of wrong, and I'm not going to name everything here tonight. We all supported Weah. In the time we ran campaign for Weah, we all were glad that Weah were running to be president, and we felt that Weah were one of us. He suffered the same pains we all went through, and giving him the higher office in the land, he would do better. But then he failed miserably, and I got discouraged when people.
The link. I thought solo want the link.
Say that again.
No, not you, Bawe. Go ahead.
Okay. We all got discouraged when things started to run the other way, and Weah remained mute with all the ups and downs within her government, including people getting Mason killed mysteriously, and so on and so on. And he never come out to say anything. He just shut up. He even came out when people started dying, even though auditors and other stuff, then he's trying to play fun out of it that people should get their CCTV as a leader, making those type of remarks and comments and other things. So he didn't treat the office correctly as a president and a leader. He didn't have that leaderly ability. So that was my reason of not supporting him to run for the second term. Yeah.
Okay. So Prince, I just want to say this, okay? Because my brother, our senior brother on the show tonight, Mr. Boo, you say a lot of things that, first of all, George Weah government is one of the government that has no stain of anything with nepotism. Nepotism, for our larger audience, is that when you're hiring people, or cronyism, when you're hiring people that are very close to you, your close relatives. George Weah government, one of the government in the history of Liberia that don't have that blemish on the record to hire people from your tribe, from your county, your brothers, your sisters, your uncle, your nephews, your cousins, your
from the same tribe,
same tribe whatsoever.
Yeah, he did with the same tribe. The finance minister, the minister of information, all these people, they were all crew.
Finance Minister?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Samuel Tuah.
Samuel Tuah.
Yeah, Samuel Tuah. Samuel
It's
Tuah. I
cool.
think Samuel Tuah is cruel, but he's
Eugene
competent.
Nangwe is cruel.
Yeah, when I'm talking about nepotism, people that
No, we're talking about you tribal now. That's what we're talking about.
Tribal.
Yeah, but this
You see that?
it's overwhelming. It is overwhelming. So he doesn't have that record to say, oh, the way
Man, TDC and UP are 5 and 6.
Even the guy who was Minister of Information, what his name? The last Minister of Information.
Give you time now. You don't want to give me time too. So it's not like Bouaka who hired his nephew. His direct biological.
Bouaka is worse. Bouaka is worse.
Remove. How do you call it? Our brother Talu from
Alasha Talu.
and put a nephew there and have and Gafan all the word. Helen Johnson Selly is worse. I don't even want to talk about Toba. Even our man Doe did the same thing.
Don't had the best government. Yeah, diverse government.
Where were you?
I can say the list.
How old were you during those times?
Don't have the most diverse administration.
Diverse government, my man.
That is not my contestation. That's not what I'm disputing. But there was some form of nepotism in those government. True or false? There was some form of nepotism in those. There was some
nepotism. Who from those article?
Who from those
children at work?
Yeah, that working.
What did?
Who from his family that were in the government?
Jackson Doe wasn't working in the government.
Which position?
Oh,
the man that was just deputy.
Which position? Jackson Doe had.
My man, you want me to call all the government position our people didn't have that we want to go out to.
My man, our people were nowhere.
You have the time.
Our people were nowhere. When you say military, I agree with you.
Okay, military, yes.
Yeah, it's not government.
They in the army, that's all. But
all right, maybe okay. Let move on.
Most of them in the army said they were not even.
That's all.
Let me. My man, just start that thing, man. You're trying to add your plan to Doe government. I pick me up.
My man, I can send you the list of Doe government.
Doe have issues, but that was not one of the issues.
Alvin Jones, Minister Dian.
Alvin Jones never identified himself as a crime man.
Cabinet was not
stop it, man. How you say, man? I identify himself.
No. That man. Have you seen that guy identify himself as a crime man?
But the cabinet issue was not.
Man, can you guys give me a chance? If you want to dispute that, we can do that another day. But we all know.
Doe government.
No, if Doe had your own issues. And
yeah,
we're not here to defend that. But if it comes to Doe cabinet, was very diverse.
Doe cabinet was diverse, yeah, and Bobby.
I respect you guys. But let me go back to George Weah. So George Weah, he doesn't have that on his record. Number two,
he got it.
George Weah, if you compare George Weah first year in office compared to Bouaka, I think George Weah. Listen, I'm in Liberia. I come to Liberia every 6 months. The landmarks, the things that George Weah put in place. These are things that people are celebrating today. These are some of the best facilities that people are celebrating today. If you come to Liberia, those sport parks and things. Those are some of the entertainment. People really don't have anywhere to go besides the 2 sports parks. People go there and entertain themselves. Besides that, all the roads that Bouaka is claiming that he's building road from Grand Jet now, people take 5 hours. Those things were all signed by the CDC government. Loan paid for. Everything was signed by CDC government. When George Weah went to wherever he went to, I think he went to Asia. When George Weah came back with Bapolu Hospital. Bapolu Hospital. People on spoon there where everybody in that brand over there.
He went to the UAE. Yes,
UAE. He went to the UAE. He came back every time he travels. He come back with something. Our manager went to the US here and spoke. Mr. President, I know, and you know, and he spoke good English.
They even do me on the agreement.
He came out with nothing to show. So listen, you might dislike George Weah. He might have some of his entourage. Where some people some are very some people in the government, even as a citizen, I didn't like the way they were operating. But you cannot hold. It's like you are holding Samuel Doe feet to the fire because of every error that happened in some of those government. George Weah, personally, as somebody that I know, and you, Mr. Boo, knows, is somebody who has the country at heart. When the man travel and you see places like Ghana,
what's it, Mr. Yode, what the balance man when it comes to George Weah?
No, I understand, but I know what I was saying because this guy, Mr. Unity, I don't know if he has actually identified with Unity Party to say, oh, I'm a Unity Party partisan, or I'm a citizen, or I'm a AP.
I'm not believing in party system.
Okay, so that's why I say I think he was the best person because I want to pick his brain. Where you think the George Weah ready to because we come to Liberia here. Everything that running around is all about George Weah. They almost said about nothing. All the deals are being signed by the city government. Everything he hasn't brought anything into his plate of his own. Yet people are dying. The bag of rice, the livelihood, everything, it has skyrocketed in this country. So things are very, so that the rescue mission have turned to or damaging mission. So when people come and say, oh, John, listen, I can tell you something for sure. In the next year or so, people will actually start crying for George Weah to come back. And that's what I came on to say. Listen, some elements in the CDC party, the party will come with a fresh face. We will still have our people around. But certain individual that we saw that portrayed negativity, that brought some form of negativity to the party, will take the back seat. And you see new faces. Because when you have a leader who believes in this country, who loves this country, you can still continue with leader and bring the rightful people around him. And that's what we're trying to do. And that's why we are hopeful that we know if you run any data right now and say who wants George Weah to come back, even on the line right now, who all want George Weah to come back 2029, you will see the polling. It speaks volume. And we're not even close up to Baga's second term. That man, the old man is sleeping. Listen, speaking from a medical background. Listen, when you accept a Januarian, when you enter your 70s, my brother, everything.
The man, I even started January, yeah, my man.
The man, when that man can be octogenarian, any almost 78 or 90, according to him. We know
the man's 80 years old,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, yeah.
We know Baga almost 80. He almost octogenarian. He is late 70. So the thing is, we know everything's powered down here, my brother. We know that. I saw the man the other day. The man was walking. He was limping, literally limping. That man is in severe pain of osteoarthritis. His joints are hurting. Movement in the next two. Listen, I don't wish him ill, but I can tell you, because these are the people, I see geriatric patients every day. The old man is ailing. The people, when you get to that age, you want to sleep like 17 hours out of 24 hours a day. You want to rest. You literally don't know what's going on. So I can tell you that this government, I cannot tell you for sure that this government is 100% run by Joseph Boakai. I cannot guarantee you that. Because he's gotten to the stage that we will all get to this stage one day and know that things, listen, this man need to be pampered and tucked in bed. At this age, they are pampered and they are tucked in beds and giving all their...
Man, president.
All right, brother, there's a new, my Richard. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, Prince, after that, President, I need to respond to what you only say about Mr. Cummings. I got to clarify.
I knew you were coming for Cummings.
Hey, y'all give the man a chance to speak, or lady.
Praise, thank you for the show. Thanks to all the panelists on the show that are listening to the conversation tonight. But there are some things that Brother Youngly said that I want to give him some insight on. When you compare the first year of George Weah to the first year of Joseph Boakai, Mr. Youngly, I'm someone that goes to Liberia every 3 years. From my Helen time to George Weah time, there was a big difference. When you go to Liberia over the city, you hear like people knocking cops in the night. And what are those things? Those were all generators. During George Weah administration, during his first year, George Weah has just come to power 5 months later. There was a June 6th protest. Recovering from that June 6th protest came the COVID. Joseph Boakai, with all those things, George Weah went to France. He spoke Bassa in France. He came with $10 million budget support.
Yeah.
He went to the UAE. He came back. He spoke Bassa, or what you call it, crew him in the UAE. He came with the 14th military hospital, the Bapolu hospital.
Yeah.
The parks that are running around the country, even down to the electricity that they claim it today. George Weah government signed up to 2029 contract just in his first year. With all the travels that he did, he brought back things to the country. What did Joseph Boakai bring?
Good English.
The first time he traveled, he came with suitcase full of MRU. Since he been going MRU. You guys are not looking.
MOU.
MOU, sorry.
Memorandum of Understanding.
Yeah, man, the man gone.
Yeah, Mike Richard, go ahead now.
I think Richard off the line. I think he gone. Prince, you there?
Yeah, Mike is gone. So let's go to Anthony. Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah, so let me respond to what he Mr. Yonle said about Mr. Cummings. So in 1997, when Mr. Cummings went to Nigeria, George Weah already a millionaire. George Weah nearing his retirement. George Weah already well known across the world. Cummings was just beginning his career. All right, so you don't expect Cummings at that time to have the kind of money that George Weah had when George Weah was helping Liberia. But here's what Cummings did 2002. Took medical supply to Buchanan. I will send you the newspaper, not my word, so you can read it. Cummings today have the best high school in Liberia, the STEM school, for the first of its kind in the nation, the entire country. That's science, mathematics, engineering school. Right now, go interview those kids. All walks of life. Rich, poor. Need, people know your family need. People don't know your family need. Those children are doing exceedingly well. Cummings have the largest foundation in Liberia, the Cummings Africa Foundation.
Where he got it?
Cummings also have.
Where? So Bobby can go find and play tomorrow. Where is he located?
Yeah, I'll pay my own money.
What location? The school in Dupo Road.
Yeah. Let me just interject. Can I interject there?
It's called ABC MSTS.
Yeah.
ABC MSTS.
Listen, Anthony,
Anthony,
there's a situation.
Anthony,
Mr. Cummings, Mr. Cummings just left. Mr. Cummings just left
AME University Computer Lab. That Cummings.
Yeah, Anthony.
Islamic University generator today. That Cummings. I mean,
Anthony.
a lot of things. 22 projects across 6 countries.
Anthony, listen to Mr. Yune.
Yeah, for a point. Let me make a point there. Alexander B. Cummings High School students are paying $1,020 in tuition, plus $130 extra fees, and you have $40 for study class. But before during 2023, so it's not free. Parent pays $735 for grade 12.
Listen here now. For the quality,
so it's not free. It's a private school that is very expensive for the very few.
Listen, no, not very few. I know a lot.
Yeah, for the very few. That's a lot of money.
Who can afford $1,000 here in Liberia?
People making $100 per month.
Hold on now. Tape, the United Party chairman, his school is more expensive than Cummings School.
That's not the question.
We're talking about other people.
With you.
No,
that's not. Many other private schools in Liberia are more expensive than Cummings School, and they don't offer technology.
You go compare people's school.
Technology.
Yeah, say you go compare school now.
They're coming a businessman now. The way he brings a businessman.
It's the quality of the education you offer technology to young
Prince.
kids.
No. That's two
None of
things
them
you're
offer
talking.
technology. None of these high school offer technology except for Cummings School.
Yeah, but that's we are talking about this man.
But quality is not cheap, Bobby.
But Anthony.
Quality is not cheap.
Very few,
Anthony, how many old ladies from the market that selling permanent case it was to go to that school?
Okay, let me guys say this, right? Even some people in the great United States, their children going to private school instead of the government school that here, the free government school.
Because they can afford it. Because they can afford it.
Okay, but you're not forced to go to Cummings School.
Yeah, but
you don't
that don't make sense.
We're not getting. We are not getting your point. We are not getting your point.
I'm telling you about. Here's the point. The point is, quality is not cheap, and no other school in Liberia offer technology at an early age level than Cummings School. One thing you don't understand to be a good tech or good, IT person.
So Anthony, you are telling us that we should vote for Cummings because Cummings is providing quality education for the school. He's making business out of it. Is that what you're telling us?
No. The school has nothing to do with the competence that Cummings brings to leadership. Cummings bring a leadership skill.
You are trying to say
why you naming the schools then?
Why you naming school? I don't understand why you naming
No. He mentioned that George was helping people.
We are trying to get what these people did or doing for the country.
Okay.
That we induce voters to vote for them.
Yeah, listen now. Mr. Cummings, as a private citizen, has the largest non-for-profit organization called Cummins Africa Foundation in Liberia. During COVID,
Yeah, but you're receiving a lot of money from that thing. You're not helping anybody. How many people he helped? Can you say one person he's sponsoring school?
Oh yes,
that is doing well.
Yes, before George Weah did wire coming pay.
You can compare George Weah with Cummins.
Before George Weah did wire payment, coming pay for 2,800 student wire fee.
No man.
Anthony,
Imagine the man went to Maryland and he allowed people to put him in a hammer. You were in a hammer and putting him. Yes.
So let me guys say this, Mr. Yone. I know you may not like Mr. Cummins' concept. That's your opinion.
I don't like everybody now.
Listen, it's your opinion, but you are distracting the conversation. We're talking about competency. Mr. Yone, we're talking about competency, good leadership.
I think Mr. Cummins is like Boji Tile.
No, Bobby, hold on. I can speak for myself. I can defend myself. I don't need help. Let me address myself.
Anthony, you yourself over there, you are better than Cummins. If you and Cummins go in the ballot, you will get more votes than Cummins.
Excuse me?
It's just not likable.
I'm talking about Anthony. If Anthony go in the ballot with a ballot box with Cummins, Anthony will get more votes than Cummins.
No,
Anthony.
No,
the problem, Anthony.
No,
Anthony. Liberia politics is quite funny. It's not like the politics that you see in the modern world.
Right now, what we are right now.
No, that's not good though.
The party has recalibrated.
Cummins, you just forget about president thing.
The party is re-imaging and restructuring right now. That's what we're doing. We are re-imaging and restructuring and rebranding. That's what we're doing.
So, Anthony, young man like Anthony Gay to be one of the
Anthony, you know one good thing that Cummins is doing that I personally like? Cummins is collaborating with parties that he know if he work with them, he will become president one day in Liberia.
Yes.
But standing alone, like an ANC candidate, he got no chance. He got no chance.
No party today have won standing alone. Not even the UP has a
that's why this is why he doing that. That's what I'm telling you. By collaborating with George Weah,
even George Weah did not win by himself.
I'm not saying he's gonna win by himself because Cummins does not even get 3%.
He's not a social animal. He's not a social animal.
He's just not likable. He's not likable.
That's not true. Bobby, let me just say this. Do you want to have a conversation?
You want to compare?
Let me just say this to you, right? Bobby. When Cummins led the CPP, honor Cummins' leadership of the CPP. You saw how vibrant the CPP was. Honor Cummins' leadership. That's why Delon was re-elected. Normally Kanga Lauren was re-elected. Janita Sekbe Borchas, who is a senator today, was brought into.
Man, we join politics here, man.
Cummins does not have a constituents. All Cummins constituents are in the United States.
No, that's not true. You are distracting again. You want to distract the conversation.
He doesn't have a constituency in Liberia. Look at the vote.
Listen now.
Look at the vote. The last vote.
Okay, first of all,
how many votes does Cummins have?
Mr. Yone, do you want
the last election?
Prince, if Mr. Yone want to make the thing of debate between here, issue a calling time and a call me time, so we can dissect the issue base by base.
Gentlemen, your way.
Because he's a die-hard fan of Joseph Mabwaka. Mr. Yone is a fan of Joseph Mabwaka.
I don't support Bwaka.
Anthony Gay, Bobby Tori, Mr. Boo, you're 1 minute. Anthony, I sat down here and we gave you the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you only call the things you name are businesses that Cummins is making money from.
No. We're not talking politics. He throw a job and I was responding to a job. Do you want me to sell Cummins political?
He said,
the politician now?
Listen now,
Anthony. Do you want me to sell Cummins the politician? I can do that now.
Anthony, wait. Even though Boo don't like George Weah, or on the side of good charity, he named things that Weah did. Oh yeah. Even on the refugee camps.
Yes.
Prince, can I ask?
Then he said, when Cummins were in Nigeria, the people tried to go to him to help, and he was hiding from the people. He didn't make say
not even to help, sir, but just to talk to the students, to talk to them. The guy don't even want to. You don't want to identify
allegation
Even to
That's a
visit a
big
refugee
allegation.
camp. You never visited in a refugee
That's
camp.
a big allegation. Prince.
No, seriously.
Prince. If you want
The people who were
to
there.
on your
I
platform, you
said,
can make that happen.
look,
Prince.
Elijah Baba can come here and defend what I'm saying.
Listen. It's a vague allegation. Vague.
No.
Vague.
Waka was refugee himself.
I challenge Mr. Yonle. I challenge you to show me picture of George Weah in refugee camp in Ivory Coast. Picture of George Weah in refugee camp.
We have been everywhere. John, we have been everywhere. No,
we have never went to Ivory Coast refugee camp. Never.
I'm refugee camp in Ivory Coast.
How many refugee camp in Ivory Coast?
There was no refugee camp in Ivory Coast.
Every one of you to show me George Weah.
There was no refugee camp in Ivory Coast.
Prince, George Weah hang out with y'all in Abidjan with somebody BN guy. He never went on a refugee camp.
Yeah, but there was no refugee
I
camp.
said somebody BN guys.
Listen to me.
So what refugee camp you want to
1996. I can tell you for sure, 1996 in Treasury.
But 1996, come you stay in school. You're still a student. George Weah, millionaire. What do you expect? 1996, come you out of University of
Is he not older than George Weah?
I'm not working in the United States here with Coca-Cola.
No, yeah, America working. What are you talking to?
My man, you need to go do real background checks on your man. You're not defending the man right.
Is that man older than we are?
96,
Many years.
No, 1996 coming work for Pillsbury Company.
So you're not in school.
I'm sorry. I just want to say 1996 work for Pillsbury
Company.
I say I misspoke.
Look,
my
my
man, I made an error.
You should take over the party, the ANC. I think you should be the standard bearer.
Let me just say this to you, right? When it comes to policy, when it comes to propose article, a way to move forward, Mr. Cummings lay out in 2 minutes video, and I'll share that video with you, Prince Double. Number
Prince
one,
Double.
issue need to address
Prince Double.
electricity.
The question here remains: what has Mr. Cummings done for Liberians or Liberia in totality?
Oh, simple.
Nothing.
Give me 1 minute. Let me say what he has done.
For the 2 hours,
No.
The
mentor
you see
he
what
told
George
Jad, and I responded to his job. Do you want me to speak of coming the politician?
No, not Jad. They will ask you specific question before Boo ask you that question. Listen. Listen. Before he called coming, he spoke about things we had did. We have went to the camp. We have went to the refugee. We have helped this one. But when it came to Cummings,
even we had not go to refugee camp in Africa.
There was no refugee camp in Ivory Coast.
We are went to a family now on the camera. We are going there. We are went to very few people. We
are going to listen to me. The time we are going to refugee camps in Ghana, you were staying in Ivory Coast.
You are in Ivory Coast. You are never in Ghana.
Our own Butuburan camp in Ghana.
I'm talking about 96.
What year you are in Butuburan camp?
My first saying was 96.
What year?
96.
I was there 99, 2000. What do you mean? I was there 99, 2000.
Well, Joey, I always been
I'm talking about 95, and then you talking about
95. And say you said stop it, Anthony. Let me be a friend. I like you. I think you're an eloquent man, but when you have to do more research, find a way to defend
research on what?
I mean, you wasting your time on a failed candidate.
You're wasting your time.
He has done more.
No, that man is a businessman. He's a businessman. He doesn't have time for nobody.
Who can afford?
He can be a politician. He's not a politician.
My security here. My security here. They get it only $150 a month. Who can afford that kind of school fee? $1,000+.
And now make 1,000 alone. There's a lot of money he charged.
Well, who's gonna benefit from that? Who can afford it? What is he doing for the country?
Besides the 1,000, he got $735 that the parent can pay for extras things. They also tutorial for 130.
The best you can do for Cummings is tell people to come and join it.
So that $2,000 per student.
Such magnitude, and in less than 4 years, in less than
$2,000 per year. How many Liberian people, my mirror in the waterside market can she afford that?
Snails. That'll get like 10. That's
where did he go?
Your man, look, maybe he had a reason away.
He got reason to come to come back. You're not
saying it right.
It's not fair to come in.
No, our brother. No, even you, Bobby, even Prince. If Prince go in election with Cummins, you'll get more votes than Cummins.
Oh yeah. I'll take the whole Chen district first of all.
Yeah.
Chen district get money. Chen district get money. That's 0.7 when you want.
I said the guy didn't even get 1% in the election. 0 point something.
0 point something. So if I go to Chen district, I take some from my in-law from Kunowo district.
Oh, yeah.
District, I go to put you a testimony, man. No more be happening. I got no more.
You got
Definitely.
You got in law in Kunowo?
You got in law in Kunowo district?
My son, man, rescue. Why you rescue from rescue, man? Then you are talking about Kunowo people.
Yeah.
I mean, start calling.
You make that
Start calling me. They play you. I play you to go for vote.
But you know they ask me that stupid question. Gaya Gro too. My son grandpa from Gaya Gro.
Oh man, we need a groom somebody to go against Omen Boaka next time because the Omen old now.
Yeah, you ready?
No, but you're not running again.
I say your green Boaka here, bro.
Let me frank.
All those that are being forcing all that, I don't think we need them to even occupy our presidency.
If the Omen can stay on his
The
feet,
Cummins or the Taiwan or the Ouya or the Kun, we don't need them.
Yeah,
we
need. Sure, you know what? Bobby got it confident that Ouya will come back.
Yeah, Ouya will come back.
But Ouya say he's not even coming. Ouya say he's not coming.
political rhetoric. You
No,
don't understand
they
that.
never said that.
Let me tell you the game. Let me give you a hint.
For
Why
Bobby to
looking?
say that Ouya will
That Ouya will come back.
No, Ouya say he's not coming back. But Bobby, you can't force the man to come back.
Sure, as a human being, Bobby as a human being is believing that Ouya will come back.
Will come back.
Mark this day. Listen, Prince, politics is deep. Let me give you the secret to the thing here. When the legend says that, now
You know what
people that
you
really
met
come
today,
back- Eh?
You met today, Gray?
You met today, Gray?
What tell what you hear now? Tell what you tell from
Now you made that, you know that.
But man, so what the man must say, this man here today, Gray. So I play got to the embassy. This man, today, Gray, and myself was sitting down. The minute you bring Ouya, go see Ouya. I said, dude, the time the man was there, I go see him.
I'll go see
I
him.
said, what I go see the man for? You gonna be lecturing me?
No,
They were talking about and gave it for the whole neighborhood.
Now the right thing you did.
Sorry, I'm back. You know one of the greatest mistakes Liberian made.
But we can see your
We
face.
used.
We want to see your
I mean,
face.
I'm driving. I'm driving, and you cannot see me. Prince, don't try me here.
Okay, go ahead. But what Anthony Gay? Did you
I'm gonna get run away.
Anthony Gay run away.
Oh man, you're gonna read some paper on comments.
That man, when he come by and you tell how come he carry a generator?
Yeah, as I was saying, the biggest mistake that we made is going election. And I will blame people like Brother Bouy only then. This is a man that was telling us that he was living on loan. And you guys pushed the director that he should become president of this country. What you expected to happen at this time? Do you expect for rest to be $2 a cup?
Yeah, but we got to try something, my man.
No, he was never something to try. The man worked. The man worked.
Yeah,
The man worked on my alley. The man worked on my alley for 12
Yeah,
years.
but the good thing we'll get out of him was that our road from Ganta to Zwedru will be completed before 1 year, before the year.
It was already passed. It was already
but somebody
passed.
got to put iron. They got to put iron on something.
Anybody was going to go there was going to complete that road, brother.
The glory going to Boaka.
Uh-huh.
You see that the city will tell you we agree. But some of them who are agreeing,
if our road is okay, I don't have a problem. You see,
We have a blueprint.
No, it's true. When the road okay, listen now. When the road okay, y'all want to give credit to Ouya. Y'all want to give the Boaka that business. You don't get apply the road that will be.
I'm taking my people straight to Solo down.
Prince, the whole Southeastern Road, I think I just made politics. Let me very frank with you.
It's like 3:50 here, and I beg your indulgence to leave because I gotta get ready for the protest tomorrow.
Oh yeah, don't be
Okay,
late.
Bobby,
You know what the man going to do through?
Yeah.
3:30 over there to the 3:15. That man was sleeping. That man was sleeping 12 noon. But
Make sure you put your alarm on. Put your alarm on.
You'll not see Bobby tomorrow.
Put that feeling.
Yeah, follow there. You'll not go there.
Look out.
Bobby, don't carry your car there.
That Judah wake you up. That Judah wake you up.
Listen,
If you come into that protest, don't carry your car. No man will plant things in a car.
What they call Hammer Jeep Immoral. That man
No,
will go to
the man drive a Jeep Wrangler.
Bobby will go to the protest booth. But Bobby will go to the CDC as a recruit. Man, today will get the CDC.
But we're not going to that protest tomorrow.
But this is not a CDC protest, though. This is now a CDC protest.
Oh man, former CDC chairman is up already.
My man, the man resigned. The man resigned as a chairman. The man got no affiliation with CDC.
They don't run away from guy going and go to Seattle and he said, "I'm listen to."
Gentlemen, you have a good night, man. Prince, thank you for the show.
Yeah, man.
All right, man.
Man, take care of yourself, man. Be careful. Anthony Gay, that funny boy, man.
Anthony believe me, comments too bad.
Me comments there. Revolutionary now.
I was getting angry.
We need our own to arrange in Liberia to implement things.
Anthony was getting angry.
Now the re-emergence of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
Who?
That's the re-emergence of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
Yeah. Is that coming?
Oh yes,
because all the guys were supporting him, they put money behind him. All these.
Oh yeah, but I'm coming. That Maheli had picked that man. Maheli took him from America to Liberia.
Yeah. All the constituents are here in America. They don't have
yeah.
And for Shoulder Bronsky.
All I think Anthony talking when they go to a meeting.
You know the main backing that Comey has. That this Jones guy, I will call his first name. He had a cocoa butter company that he sold. He a mother.
Yeah, Richelieu Dennis.
Yeah, that coming back in there.
He's a billionaire. Yeah.
Yeah. Now the men were pumping money in coming, but other they don't know. They just running around like coming money. Coming really need to sit down and think what he really want to be. You know what I'm saying? President.
Oh, God, I ain't got a plan for Liberia.
They got our heading. Look, y'all know. They got our heading Coca-Cola for the whole of Africa. Can you imagine that? During that time, how many Liberians did they help? He gave Nigerian scholarship, other Africans. He never helped one Liberian. Those students are in Nigeria in the refugee camp in Uru. Those guys were there. James Guia. Elijah Bawiye, those guys were there. They went to Kobe many times, and the guy don't want to get anybody from Liberia.
Wow. You had many last names that you
will associate yourself with them. No.
The man never even visited Liberia at that time.
No.
Liberia was going through that war.
The boy was forcing. The fly from Minnesota, Australia.
The men were heading Coca-Cola in South Africa. Then from there, he went to Nigeria. Then you were heading the whole of Africa. Can you imagine that? And the men never helped any Liberian, even with a scholarship, even with a job. I mean, there are a lot of Liberians. I'm not saying you should just help any Liberian, but
at least
qualified.
Few,
who are qualified.
Yeah.
The guy never stretched his hand, to his own typical Liberian person. Because he want to be president now, then we'll jump back him.
Y'all made my man Anthony to give it from the show, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't be backing somebody who a failure. I can't back a failed person.
I don't think Comey can even talk to Anthony. I don't even think so.
He gets support in America more than Liberia.
Yeah.
And they ain't get visa to go to Liberia. And the only thing I care, they don't have a visa.
Yeah, Prince, you're right. Most of them are TPS guys. A lot of Comey supporters.
Because they want to go home. So they use 2 months to come home.
Right now, back then they say they go back Donald Trump tell them to black people.
Donald Trump not allow you to come and he will allow you to go.
How can Joe sit down and say, how can almost 300 people leave?
Your man Costa said the old man Bwaka is a tribalist because he don't believe in the Congo people business. So he always believe in the traditional, indigenous people. He said
that's a lie. No, that man only believe in his Lothians.
That's a lie.
Just a Lothian.
Yeah,
Nothing about tribal people.
Wow.
So Anthony J.
Look at the guy they call Massacre. He just appointed Massacre as the LTA managing how they call it, commissioner.
Commissioner. He was one of the senators for Lofa County.
Can you imagine that? I thought the Massacre guy.
Yeah, Massacre was senator for Lofa County.
Can you imagine that? And now the man he just appointed.
Man, let's listen to Anthony Gates moment.
He's
not coming up going nowhere. Let him bring something good, something different, man.
Hold on. So first of all, Mr. Yone.
Yeah.
As a well-learned person like you, I think your wish for Liberia is to find a competent individual.
Oh yeah.
An individual of integrity like you, an individual who will value the country assets and protect it, provide security, job opportunity for ordinary Liberians, and so on and so forth, and keep the country balanced, right? Good. The prerequisite of becoming a president of a nation on our constitution does not necessarily mean you have to be an humanitarian. Isn't it?
I'm not saying you have to be a humanitarian. But you have to have a constituent. You have to have a constituent. The first thing, you must have a constituent.
Yes, you must have a constituent. Granted. Second thing here, you are currently a sympathizer of President Bwaka. You're not necessarily a Unity Party partisan, but you support President Bwaka, isn't it?
Yeah, I support him so that he can build our road. After the road, then my support is over.
Okay, good.
Anthony.
Hold on now.
Anthony, hold on. Let me call you to a point, then you can continue.
I don't know what Anthony trying to.
Politics, interest.
So.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah. Politics is interest of the people, not interest of an individual.
Yeah,
if you go define the word politics.
But when the man say build a road, the road not build when you say road.
Not interest.
You said we're driving on road to go to Grand Judah. What are you talking here?
Right?
You say build a road, not build alone going drive on the road.
Correct.
So just how you ship your Tesla to Liberia.
Okay.
So the point I'm making here is that when we have to evaluate a leader based on handout, Liberia.
I don't believe in handout. There's no free lunch. Mother Teresa been there a long time ago.
And that's why I'm surprised.
And there's no Father Christmas anymore.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised of you. Pelling this particular agenda of handout. Oh
no, I'm not. It's not handout. I'm talking about using the scholarship that he got during those days, because there were a lot of scholarship given by Coca-Cola during those days, but he gave it to Nigerians, qualified Nigerians. You should have given it to qualified Liberians too. You should have balanced it.
First and foremost, again, company policies in every country is different.
Yeah, it's different, but you look for qualified
listen
people.
Now. Today, when you go to Wawa or any other fast food area that has Coca-Cola machine, there are now 32 flavors. That powder that is put in those little containers and the customer add water to it, the chemist that presented that powder is a Liberian. Come inside.
Did he get a scholarship through Cummins?
That Liberian there, I don't think they even consider themselves Liberian. These are Liberian who consider themselves Americans.
American.
Yeah, they don't make any. There's no value to Liberia for such person.
So
you want somebody who making an impact back home.
Out there, but some guy, brother, who now no longer Coca-Cola, but you work at a senior level as well for Coca-Cola in South Africa. Now not Liberian.
That's not Cummins prodigy. It's Besson guy Finlay made his own name. He was not a prodigy of
I say his brother.
No. But nobody know him, brother.
Anthony.
Listen, King doing Ebola. when Coca-Cola was still operating in Liberia, for the 11 months, those Liberians who are working for Coca-Cola were not going to work. They received their salary for the 11 months that they sat home.
Well, at that time, Comey was still working with Coca-Cola
to even go in Liberia.
Yes,
Did he encourage Coca-Cola to set up a company in Liberia?
Yes, Comey was still an executive vice president of Coca-Cola Global.
Not 2019.
No,
2012.
If this guy loved Liberia, he would have even bought a franchise of Coca-Cola to set up Coca-Cola factory in Liberia. The different Indian people bought that franchise. It's not. You know, he didn't invest in Coca-Cola to be in Liberia. Different nationality. You see that? Bought that franchise in Liberia.
Mr. Yone, I have the ultimate respect for you.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to.
No, I mean, but you have to do something if you want to go in politics. Like me now, I'm not interested in becoming president. But if I want to be president, I have to make something to be an impact. Let's say I want to be senator for Grand Jide. I can't just wake up and say I want to be senator for Grand Jide. Even people from my own village will not vote for me. You only have 3 or 4 people say, oh, they will vote for Boo.
But
I can't just get up. I have to do something that will make an impact in Solo Town. And the people will see it. That's the only way the people will vote for me.
Okay.
See that?
So
something that will benefit the people there.
Okay. Can I speak now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Our deficiency in the ANC, let me take full responsibility. We did not speak of the good things that Comey did. You understand?
Yeah, but those are some of the things you put forward if you're promoting your candidate.
Allow me to speak.
That politics. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah,
go ahead, Anthony. Go ahead. Go ahead, Anthony.
Kindly accord me the same courtesy.
Yeah, go ahead, Anthony.
Good. So our deficiency in the ANC, and I even told Prince that, behind closed door, and we even talked about it on this particular show, that we did not speak of those things. The late Prince Johnson Polytechnic that was constructed in Nima County, Mr. Comey contributed $50,000 to that Polytechnic. That Polytechnic, not just Nima.
That was Prince Johnson question.
Yeah, because he wanted vote from Prince Johnson.
That's education. That education.
Yeah, go ahead.
He will tell you.
It's an educational initiative.
The man want to vote because Nima is a vote-rich country.
Anthony, the Liberians, yes, but
can do this.
That's Liberian. He should have given that donation to the University of Liberia.
Please, can you control the show?
Let the man lay out the thing coming, then you can come in the man through that big girl.
Yes, please. I know you despise Mr. Comey so much, granted. But yes, what we need to do here tonight is to have a civil dialogue. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to provide information, and you can be your own judge. We did not do a good job outlining all the things that Mr. Comey did for Liberia. BWI, generator it has today, Mr. Comey personally bought that generator and donated it to the school.
That was good.
And BWI is a well-known, recognized school in Liberia. AME University, the computer lab that is there today, Comey's donated that. The computer lab at AME University. The only Islamic university in Liberia, the current generator that they're using right now, Mr. Comey donated that generator to the Islamic University. Mr. Comey paid for 2,300 student wire fees. And he did it 3 consecutive years. You understand? These are things that we did not publicly talk about. 22 quick impact projects across 6 counties. 22 quick impact projects. You talk about Hempon. You talk about what's the name? Cassava machine. You talk about sugarcane machine to make that little small project for other people. You talk about pig farm, poultry across 6 counties. Comey's also the market women. Granted the loan. Comey initiated Liberian entrepreneurship where 3 persons won an award. because they have to come and present the business plan. Young Liberian between ages 18 to 25. The first winner got 10,000. The second winner got 7, and the third winner got 5,000 US dollar cash down. Mr. Comey initiated this, and the children had to come present the business argument between ages 18 to 25. You understand? These are ways to impact Liberians. The Cummins Africa Foundation has been operating in Liberia since 2015, and it's the largest non-for-profit organization that has hired a lot of Liberians and has helped also other underprivileged Liberians, mainly focus on girls and women. You understand? Since 2015, the Cummins Africa Foundation been operating, and it's still in our operation today. But again, like I said, apart from the STEM school that also provide a reliable employment for those instructors in the schools and good quality education for a future generation of leaders of Liberia. When you go to that school, Bobby, go interview Liberian kids in that school. Listen to them speak. This is a generation that will pick up the leadership for tomorrow. And Cummins is breeding them. The school started from 7th grade, and now it's a high school. And since 2022, they've been graduating high school students and continue to graduate high school students.
Okay. Thank you. Gentlemen, we got to go. So everybody take your 2 minutes and we get out of here, please. Or let's go to my Richie. Or Bola, you want to go or go to my Richie?
So let Brother Ellis be the last. I'll go.
Yeah, go.
Anthony, I see the passion in you for Mr. Comey. But like I was saying to you,
yes, sir,
brother, Liberian politics is even funny than the politics you find in Sierra Leone and Guinea. Let me just start right there because those are bordering countries. Not even going outside Liberia. The politics in Maryland is funny from that of the one in Grangida. It's very different. You know what I mean? When it comes to everything that you name Mr. Comey Day, all these things that you're talking about, like the money that he gave to Prince Johnson Polytechnic, he wanted to vote from Prince Johnson and why he gave it. The point here, if he had taken that money and given it to LU, that's something different altogether. That's a state-owned university where poor people, children will go. That's my point. The old man are in the market. Her son cannot benefit from Prince Johnson Polytechnic. Her daughter cannot benefit from Prince Johnson, not little BWI. You understand? That's how Liberian politics look. The people look at what you do for them. How they come for you. You understand?
Thank you.
Anthony, you're talking, nobody was talking.
Liberian people politics. We don't read. We follow what we see. The how politics in Liberia look. But can somebody come here and say, hey, that Anthony May see going on, so that man I roll, don't vote for it. 5 people will carry it. They will not even sit back to act and say, where the man steal for you before. By the time you know your name call, you now lost about millions of votes that was supposed to vote for you. The Liberian politics looking. I will come back to the same very commitment. Do Liberian people have any evidence that Comey is gay? No, they don't. But they carry that narrative. That's why you see Liberian people slide away from Comey. The people follow what they see. But then 2 or 3 persons can say, oh, Anthony get $20. Everybody will run behind people, will run behind Anthony. Because you know Anthony will get $20. The Liberian politics there, brother. Nothing in black and white that will convince you because 98% of us are illiterate. So we don't follow that black and white thing. We follow what in our head, the thing that they can do all every day and tell You see what Costa and Weatherspoon were doing? They go election. You see how a sway voted away from George Weah? We know that Brecker was not ready for the presidency. Brecker said it. Brecker came here and said, leave me alone. When the people start pushing that narrative, everybody start running behind Brecker. I bet you, let Cummings start doing smart things. Let people start pushing a knee. You see what will happen. Cummings need to join the CMC, the CDC, all the parties then like they get together now. They need to pull it. And let me tell you another thing. Today, 2029, other people will come together. They will carry George Weah. You know why? After 2029, George Weah can vote again. Nobody will look at Unity Party to get another 6 years in our country from what now. Prince, thank you for the show. Thank you for allowing me on.
Okay, Bolo, go ahead.
Need to keep it up. Yeah, but when it comes to Cummings, I think Cummings is a good guy, but I think he came late. And all of the things he's doing now, he did not do them before. So he waited for election time to do these things. So people will see him as somebody who's trying to get votes. So those things are not going to count. Unlike people that open, unlike people that open going to refugee camp, he never even thought of wanting to be president. So for that reason, Liberian people is stuck in their head, you know. But coming now, doing all these things, I mean, it's kind of, I think if I was coming, what I would do is that I would run to be senator. I want to be senator, get in the house and make some major changes and show your leadership ability in there and then gain that support. That way you see Cummings will gain his popularity. He'll get more people to follow him. But other than that, he's going to struggle a lot. Yeah. Go in there, come up with a bill, limit the term for these guys, the representative, the senator. How can one person be senator for almost a decade? 9 years. Yeah, champion the cause. Champion it. Use your skills and bring other lawmakers on board. So they can support, they can pass your bill, put in the bill. The president term needs to be reduced to 4 years, at least. Yeah, do something, That's what coming needed for me. If I was coming, that's what I would do. But again, we're all different. Coming thinking so he can be president, by all means. And Mr. Yole, you mentioned about George Weah being broke before coming to the presidency. I don't know how you determine that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you determine that. Is that you got any record?
Yeah, I can send you some paperwork. Yeah.
I see you got a record that he filed for bankruptcy.
Oh, he doesn't have to file.
No, yes.
You don't have to file. People can be broke, but they don't file for bankruptcy.
Yes.
No.
So I mean, you send me the record because you can't determine. You can't just say
the man even put in his paper. You got to declare. He declared.
The man put that the man put that 1.5 million. It's 1.5 million.
1.5 million.
Yeah, that's why you put that. That's why you put that.
Presidency.
That's why you put that 1.5 million. It's 1. If you get 1.5 million,
that was very, very less. I was saying the paperwork.
It's 1.5 million. That means it's blowing like bro.
I was saying the paperwork.
Again, and then when it comes to building houses, I don't believe that those houses were built the moment he became president.
Oh, that's how it started. Yeah.
No. You don't understand. Let me tell you about construction.
Wait, man, I don't understand. I do research. I don't listen to people.
Give me chance. Give me chance. I work in the construction field. That's what I do. That's what I do for living in America here. Okay. There's no way that you were built structure of such magnitude that in less than 4 months time it reached the roof level. No, it never happened.
The man,
never.
President.
It never. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
You working in America, you didn't work in
it doesn't work. It doesn't work. They allow
we do research. You work in the construction era. Why you work over there is different for what they do in Liberia. Liberia is a different case.
Yeah, but listen to me. So they may become president today. Become president today. You start paying the house and reach the roof level.
Oh yeah, they can do it.
No.
Africa. Africa is different from America.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work in Liberia like
It
that.
work like that.
In America, in America,
yeah, you say in America. You give me perspective of America.
Give me chance now.
Let a man finish with 1 minute.
No, you addressing me, so I got to answer you.
But give me that.
Okay. All right, go ahead, brother. Adolphus.
Yeah. Construction doesn't work that way. Take away your feelings. It doesn't work that way. Okay.
No, there's no feeling here.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Construction doesn't, because when you're building, there are a lot of structural work, structural things you gotta take into consideration. You can't just start building house to tomorrow, then the house reach the roof level. It doesn't work that way. So I don't want to believe that. But again, it's a good show. I don't think Opon was broke. I think Opon knew what he was doing. He wasn't that broke because there's no record out of the show that he was broke. He was going around begging people. I think Bwaka proved that he was broke because he said he was living on loan. Opon never said that he was living on loan. So again, it's a good show, and I want to say thank you to I want to take you praise for getting me on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, I rest.
Okay.
No, but,
Let me just
Mr. Johnny, you did not
let me just
answer our
buttress.
question. What did Bwaka brought back from all of the international travel?
Okay, I will get to that. Okay,
Yeah,
let me
please
just
answer that
buttress.
question. Why has he brought back?
Let me just buttress my brother.
A Bua or Bwaka spokesperson.
I'm not a Bwaka person. Okay. Okay. Let me finish up my stuff because you guys have your time. Let me, the night has gone already. Thank you very much, Prince, for bringing all of us here tonight, and we were able to go over some of the things that we're supposed to know, issues that shape the destiny of our Commonwealth. Okay, let me start with Cummings. Okay, Cummings has a lot of disadvantages. Okay, one of it is a lack of political experience and grassroots ties, limited background in elected office. Cummings has worked all his life in the business atmosphere. Many voters favor candidate with a history of local governance or familiar with the Liberian political system, which of course he doesn't have.
The Liberian
They perceive him as an outsider. Okay, initially known more for his international business career. That's what Liberian people know him of. They don't know him as somebody who will come to their aid in terms of grassroots. He doesn't have a grassroots background. Okay, there's some of the things, a strategic misstep that he, missed during the political positioning. In neutrality in 2017 runoff, they wanted him to kind of, garner most of the political parties so he can join with them and collaborate. He missed that part. Okay, he failed to force strong alliance with the other parties, making, coming on Bwaka as a VP. He failed to do that, which of course boosted the presidency. Okay, appeal communication challenges, policy messaging, and voter connection. Cummings never connected with average Liberians. They look at him as a bourgeois. He come from that bourgeois lineage. Cummings then, the people who, came from that silver spoon background. So people look at him as a bourgeois. They don't look at him as a
coming what I saw in the market. Where you coming
so
from?
public perception and trust issue, business versus political leadership. Some Liberians doubted whether corporate management skill would translate to effective public management because he look at things from a different perspective. He can't, he's not relatable to the average man mirror in the market. So those are some of the things we're coming. In summary, I would say Ellis Cummings campaign was disadvantaged by perceived lack of political experience and deep grassroots engagement, perceived indecision, and lack of key alliances. Because when I was here, I was just writing messaging that failed to resonate broadly and lingering question about his political judgment. Okay, these factors collectively contributed to poor performance. If we look at the chart here, okay, in the 2017 election, he did well a little bit because he got 112,067 votes out of the 5.some more million Liberians in Liberia. So that's a real 7.2%. He did well 2017, but 2023, he got only 29,613 votes, which averaged to 1.6%. So Cummings, in 2017, Cummings finished third among all candidates. He didn't do very well. So if I were Cummings, I would, stick up to my business and just forget about politics. So basically, that's it for Cummings. On the line of WIA, WIA basically stated that he will not run again. So we accept that. WIA, he's a Liberian. People like WIA. WIA is likable. Okay, but he said it himself. He said it in the church, in the God, environment, that he will not run. So I don't think WIA is running again. what we need to do is find somebody who, because Omer Bwaka, he's gone already. He's old. I mean, I'm not sure if whether Omer Bwaka will run, for election. He's not running. So we Liberians, we need to sit down, recalibrate, and find somebody who will run for the next election. So thank you very much, Prince, tonight. I think it was a very good...
Please address the question. What have Bwaka brought back to the country from all of his international travel, please?
Yes, Bwaka. I'm not a spokesperson for Bwaka.
No, you are a supporter of Bwaka.
No, I'm not a supporter. I'm not a supporter of Bwaka.
You are a supporter of
okay, I wouldn't vote. I wouldn't advocate for Bwaka because I wanted we wanted a new face. Okay, we wanted a new face and want something different. That's why we put Bwaka. I'm disadvantaged. I'm disappointed with Bwaka so far. Okay, I won't say anything because starting from they say if the Christmas will be good, the first day, we what? Well, that Liberian people got something to say. They say if the Christmas will be good, what happened?
The Eve will be good.
Okay, very good. The first day, that inauguration, that's why I lose confidence in Bwaka. They gave $600 and some more $1,000 to Miata Fambula. Miata Fambula, who was a drug addict. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, they gave her that money and she squandered it. She didn't prepare the inauguration very well. I mean, I don't know whether she lavished the money, what she did. The old man almost died. They dressed the old man. There was no fan. The whole place, there was no even people who came there from different countries. The old man almost died.
She smoked the money with drug.
Yes. So basically, the old man said, and when they did an investigation, we don't even know where the report went up till now. The old man went on air to say the woman did a good job.
He said you're certified when you report.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So, Messi has paid on Bwaka since that day. The only thing now I'm holding on Bwaka is for him to face the road that going to from Ganta to Hapo. If he can do that by next year, time like this,
answer the question about Bwaka traveling or passing around.
Yeah, but I say I lose confidence in him because I can't defend somebody who have failed the first day. They say when the Christmas will be good, the Christmas will be good.
I was trying to bring Evangelist Taj. You're going to answer.
You're not answer that question. All Bwaka people get answer that question.
No, but Bwaka, I mean, we knew. I support this thing because it will help him to be able to know his iniquities. Because this protest will help Bwaka to look at some of the wrongs that he's doing so that he can improve. Because they're going to list all the things that they have seen so far since he's been president. Almost 2 years now. We are in the second year. So we hope that they will improve. When they get that protest papers tomorrow, they will go through it and be able to improve. And be able to look at some of those things. Because there are a lot of things that are going on in the country that are not good.
The question is, what did President Bwaka brought back to Liberia from all of his international?
I don't see anything that he brought back.
No. Since Mamita was asking the question,
I don't see anything that Bwaka brought back. The only thing we Liberians can do, if you go on my page, I wrote something about President Mahatma, John Mahatma in Ghana. He started a very good, rigorous fiscal discipline. And what he did was that he cut off all the incentives to all the government ministers. You see that? If Liberia can do that, the kind of money the people waste in Liberia on incentives, like for example, gasoline, communication, all these things, if they can cut those things, I think Liberia, they can use that money to what? To address pertinent issues. For example, healthcare, education, agriculture.
Mr. Yonah, that's why I want you to watch from now on to 2028. Listen to me. From now on to 2028,
yes,
you will make up your mind whether or not to support Cummings, because that will give you a clear sense of what we have done.
It's like Cummings need to work on his. Cummings need to work on his grassroots. He's very weak on the grassroots level.
You're supporting Cummings. You guys are a bunch of guys who feel know everything. Yeah. Everybody
because the population in Liberia is different from the population when Tottenham, when Tolbert, when Samuel Doe was there. The population in Liberia now, most of the children are not educated and they don't have the requisite education background. So when they look at things is different. They would rather vote for somebody who they can empathize with, somebody who they feel that the person is part of them.
So yeah, for you, Mr. Gibb, and the rest of the other people. From now to 2028, you would decide whether or not Mr. Cummings is a choice for Liberia, because we have done our homework.
Except he can do his homework to improve his lack of political alliances. A campaign failure to build strong coalition. It's very limited to social segment, reinforcing perception and isolation from the grassroots. You need to improve his grassroots alliances. He's very, very poor in connecting with Liberians. You need to connect with Liberians.
First and foremost,
and that's his problem.
First and foremost here, Mr. Yone, thank you for your observation. I want to tell you, going forward from now to 2028, you and the rest of the other people who have the same viewpoint of Mr.
No, not viewpoint. This is analyst. I'm reading. I'm just giving from my research what I have done so far. You see that those are analysts from different angles.
Listen now, analytical standpoint has to do with gathering information, right? Yeah. If you analyze something, if I analyze something, we'll not.
Where would you bother to grab a bottle of water, or you don't have mineral water in your house?
I want you
down there. You put the bottle there. Yeah, keep fighting with one phone.
I want you to understand. I want you to understand that. Out of what you just said,
man, you're not gonna come here and kind of preach.
You will see a different format from the ANC.
To do a lot of things with the ANC.
Yeah, you need to connect. You need to connect. You know, use people like you to connect with the grassroots in Liberia. So you need to go to Liberia, connect with the young people in Newtown, in Slipway, in Joppatown, and those places.
That little boy they call Duke Yasini.
Duke is no longer with the party.
When you're with the party, I'm talking about the party I'm talking with the people who brought people coming.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have done our homework. We have done our homework.
How about your man Ase Tokpa? Ase Va Tokpa?
Yeah, he stayed with the ANC.
Okay. That man paying money for nothing, man. Ase Tokpa is your funny guy. So I say, my man, we're going to see for tonight. I gotta go to bed.
We'll meet tomorrow. Let's meet tomorrow.
I said, Tokpa is a funny guy. He goes around and I confused around the place.
But Kumi need to really connect with the grassroots.
People ask you to tell what Bwaka brought back to the country.
No, Bwaka didn't bring nothing, and that's why the protest. Yeah, the protest need to educate, educate the administration, the authority, so that they will read those protests.
The Omer brought good English. Good English, the man came for the man sign paper quick to come meet on the garden food that won't use your railroad to take our material from Guinea and pass it to you. He didn't even read what the popo inside when he signed it. He joined the plane. He was in wherever over there to the warehouse to meet and when he went back, it was a charade. Now he's furious. He want to cancel the thing. But he cancel it. Tomorrow will be the next.
Your man Jerusalem coming going for being a VP to where?
So another speculation again. That's the same thing what they did with thing. Nope. Look, let me just say this. That just be fair, right? Nobody wants to be a VP. Becoming a VP is a privilege when you get picked. Nobody wants to say I won't be VP. It never happened.
So the man pick a man. Why ain't tell the man too?
Prince, do you
know they were in the CPP and they were in the CPP. They were sitting and talking in room 4 then. You gonna say, Momelo, I want to be the VP?
No. Because first of all, Bwaka don't want that. You never want that Cummings to be a VP.
How will you know? How you know?
Because
there are unconfirmed report that he was approached. There was unconfirmed report that you were approached.
He said you want to be president.
Yeah, he said you want to be president. You can't be vice president to anybody.
Mr. Yone.
Yeah.
Your one good thing, I would say, Mr. Cummings WhatsApp number. You will write him and ask him that question.
My man, I will talk to you, man, before
you understand?
You want recruit
because because
nobody can recruit me. You know me, I'm always opposition. I'm opposition.
Stay with Bwaka. Buna leave Bwaka.
I'm not with Bwaka.
No, you with Bwaka, but they should
still got confident that Bwaka will do something.
Yeah, he still have hope that Bwaka will do something too bad.
Okay, the rules that from here to Happen. That's it. If he can do that, that's good.
The man saying Bwaka thing and what he left to
thank you, Ibrahim Sansi.
The thing the man laying in Trump office, Trump was sending behind him. And when Trump sent it, the man opened the
They say
Nova Road.
Waka chocolate. See, they celebrating that chocolate. Say Waka that give. That a brand new like chocolate.
I don't know why Jeru still continuing that we are going to go for the president. We are saying he can't do it. So you have found somebody else.
Don't want the third option. The ANC is the third option.
What third option? Who can't do it? ANC.
The ANC is the third option.
Look, my man, when coming will start putting those yellow women around him, then I might vote. I might support him. But you got a bunch of yellow women around him. Arrogant yellow women.
I don't know what he did to be proud of that papel, because send the papel in the office, he has not found his 14 yet.
I was reading part of the guy petition today. I was shocked that most of the people in the army, they enlisted men, master sergeant, they're making under $200 per month. Can you imagine that?
But don't think pen by Molu.
I don't know who wrote those stuff, but basically you see a lot of stuff.
For CDC, when Ghana making that money.
Wow. Under $200 per month. During Dothan, those master sergeant were making more than $200 because private were making $200.
Molu was chairman for CDC. Ghana was making that money. Why he didn't change it?
But do you know that during Samuel Dothan, a private were making $200 per month?
Yeah,
increase the salary. So imagine up to now with all the inflation, taking into consideration the inflation and all that, you paying the people under $200.
Who will talk it tomorrow? You're not answering my question. You got to talk it tomorrow, gentlemen. Good night.
The Abraham military get free housing.
Boom.
But Abraham used to have, most of the military used to have free housing here too.
So you're trying to say when communists get there, then the people get free housing?
Yes,
who don't even have interest in helping the military.
Who? You get for 100 days again. You 100 days, you get 100 days, Anthony will stop.
Coming high 100 days. You see, coming platform? Coming platform was to give back women and elaborate business owner $20 million so they can be able to get loans.
Anthony Gay, legally, under the Liberian laws, under the election laws of Liberia, coming has 1%. The ANC cannot come back.
1.6%, but that's the same thing.
Not 2%, man.
I will send it to you now. I can send you the.
Hey, my man, let me tell you, man.
1.6%.
Coming cannot come under the ANC. ANC is no more. So that when they form the CMC, so coming will come as a political party comes 2029. Good night, gentlemen.
That's not true.
Yeah, thank you.